Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mask of Deception. We've got ourselves our own room at the inn. How much did it cost us? All of our money, apparently. Thanks, Kuon. But hey, we have a long-term place to stay. It has a bath. That's about all Kuon was thinking of, I'm sure, when she went to work out a deal with the innkeeper. But hey, we have a base of operations, and we're working for Ostra, the one of the Imperial Guard, one of the top two people in the land. Got the ear of the Emperor, or whatever his name is, Mikado. Yeah, we should be set, but apparently, no, we aren't, because we have no money, because we can't get enough money. Somehow, like the second or third most important person in the kingdom can't afford to requisition 3 people to do some work for him. I have no clue how that works, but yeah, where it's apparently too expensive for him to hire like 10 people. Rough stuff, right? And yes, as we found out, courtesy of Subaru, Uzura Subaru from Hololive, Kuon has no human rights. In fact, that's apparently the best part about people with animal ears. They aren't human, thus they have no human rights. So, lying alone in my room, I let my thoughts swirl. The face. Yeah, that's right, Haku. You're gonna be the face. Probably because you're human, and thus are deserving of rights. Everyone around me seems oddly excited by the prospect, but I can't imagine it's going to be easy. I'm surprised Kuon isn't it, because considering how easily she gets along with everybody. And how easily she commands everyone's respect, but we'll see. Doubt you'll be able to string 20 minutes together for a good rest. Just lay down and rest, Haku. Yep, just sleep. And of course, the door chooses that precise moment to open and admit Kuon. Ah, for us? Kuon drops a bundle of paper into my lap. What's all this? From the look of it, it seems to be books. Open sesame. I flip open the cover of the top one, and an array of unfamiliar letters and characters greet my eyes. I was napping. But no, you have to be the party face, and therefore you need to be literate. Kuon actually making a... The best thing was Aokiyori introduces herself as the coyote girl that has lingering questions of if she has human rights. Yeah, the first thing this guy needs to be doing is becoming literate. I don't understand why he doesn't place any value on that, but Haku seems to be insanely lazy. Alright. It's an embarrassment to our group if our face can't read or write, Haku. Yeah, Haku, you're embarrassing. Just learn to read or write. Just try to read it. If you command me like that. It's not like I'm gonna be able to make head or tail of this at the drop of a hat. This looks too hard for beginners. You have anything like a picture book? If it's hard, it makes it perfect for learning. Kuon begins to read from the page slowly. He is always talking nonsense. Are you talking about Haku, or are you actually reading the text, Kuon? Taku is the kind of his signs of being homeless. Yeah, he's the kind of person who'd probably be on the street if he wasn't a trust fund baby. Try reading after me. Reluctantly, I track the letters after her. He's always talking nonsense. There. Dude, you gotta get through at least one page. Yeah, I have questions. I have questions about his work ethic for literally anything. It's a very good question. Like if he was like a fucking NEET or what the fuck he was in his previous life, because he's no joke just like, oh, I can't read or write? That doesn't sound important. I'm just gonna laze around and do nothing. It's like, oh, I have to work to earn my keep? Man, what the fuck is wrong with this planet? And I'm like, bro. Like his entire attitude doesn't seem to mesh with anything else. If he got isekai'd, and if he just got his memory wiped, he should be trying to... If he actually just had his memories wiped and he's like a citizen, like, shouldn't he be trying to learn as much as he can to try and rediscover himself or something? Like, he doesn't even seem motivated to figure out what he likes or doesn't like or wants to pursue. He just wants to do nothing. And is, like, unwilling to put... The only time he's put in effort is, like, when he's forced to. But, like, he doesn't even seem to have an independent motivation to, like, accomplish anything. But it is what it is. He gets pushed around by the story, and that's how we come to it. I mean, it's fine. Even Sieg has more attitude. Sieg randomly has a passion for things, but I guess it's just out of association and motivate. Out of, like, some built-in association or imagine camaraderie with, like, his fellow homunculi. Alright, next line. Come on, Kuon. Like, seriously, this guy expected it would just be one line? The king said to his servant. Yeah, okay. He's trying to read it. I'm surprised they're teaching him this way and using complicated dialogue. I'm not sure Kuon is an expert at teaching, although she may be trying to, like, do a high-intensity crash course, maybe? As this typically isn't how you start out learning to read any language. Right? For one, we aren't learning very simple statements. I mean, we started with, he is always talking nonsense. Wouldn't it be easier to say he speaks or something like that? Like, if you look at any way to start learning language, you never start with something like, always. Like using always, like a conditional, or not a conditional, but like a, so using something like always seems unnecessary when you could learn a series of words, but I don't know what their education system's like. And I don't know what, like, a high-intensity course for a, crash course for a language would be like. They might start out with complete sentences that are used in the modern day. But, like, things that do with timing I wouldn't include immediately. You could add that later on as, like, a way to expand the basic vocabulary, but I probably wouldn't start with that as the first sentence. Just parsing the letters takes all your concentration? Yeah, that's pretty tough. Even so, I find myself getting adjusted to it strangely fast as I continue reading on. I never actually hated reading. Fortunately, the letters aren't complex and the words are easy. King said I'm cold and hungry. Okay. The king said I'm cold and hungry. Yep, okay. Try reading this one. Saying that, she indicates a particular line with her fingers, but doesn't read it out loud herself. Doubting that I'm not just repeating her words, huh? Is there something warm and delicious somewhere? Memory loss? See, I am cold and hungry. The king said to his servant. And he said, is there something warm and delicious? First of all, delicious has never been covered in this grammar. Something hasn't been covered. Warm hasn't been covered. Maybe it is a... Okay, I don't know how he's speaking the language in the first place, but since there are words that haven't been covered and he's able to sort of read them, I guess it's not a language like Japanese or Chinese. So it is probably closer to English, where the letters actually represent the sounds, instead of being like Japanese, where you literally need every single word to be read to you at some point, or you won't understand what's happening. Because there is no chance in hell if he was reading Japanese, he would be able to guess what delicious is. Delicious or warm. You would never guess what those are. As I can tell you from attempting to learn Japanese that I can't fucking read delicious. I can tell you I actually had that exact experience. And delicious is not a word I can read. Or oishi. Oishi. I know it's oishi. I know that it's what it is. I can honestly tell you, when I see it in a sentence, I cannot read it. I have to use the dictionary to figure out what it is because I don't even know I don't know the kanji for it. And I know there's a kanji for it because I had to look it up at one point, but I couldn't commit it to memory like that.
で、間違ってないだろ?
I didn't get it wrong, did I?
本当にもう読めてしまうんだ。
Could read it on your own. Yeah, shit, that's impressive. Dude, that's insanely impressive being able to read a new language. Especially if it's like something that's not pictographic. I don't even know what to describe Japanese, like non-phonetic based? Or like half of it?
それじゃあ
Try reading this part.
書くだけで読んでみて。
Oishi. Oishi. Don't pronounce it oi. Okay. Oishi. Oishi. It's supposed to last longer, right? Yeah. You want me to read all that? Yeah, read it. Read it, Haku.
ところは飛ばしてもいいから。
Skip what you don't know. With Kuon forcing the book into my hands, I reluctantly pick up where I left off. There's a most wonderful smell coming from in here. Servant, what is that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for pronouncing that word wrong. I've only had to pronounce it like wrong 500 times thanks to a certain character in Higurashi whose name is actually Oishi. Or Oishi. Gotta hold that eye, who is literally just... Ugh. Alright. Servant said that's not the king's food. Haltingly and erratically, I managed to stumble through it, Kuon stifling a smirk behind me. Is this funny? Just parsing each line letter by letter is taking all my attention, and I can't actually follow the story. Is all literature here like this? It's like a narrative, a fable of sorts, but more refined. I feel like I've read stuff like this before. Don't think about it too hard. What's that food? The shop worker asked? Okay. Am I reading this right? Don't worry, keep going. What does it mean by nya? You'll understand as you keep going. Give me that nya. The shop worker replied. Alright, one Nagima, with pleasure. I'm not sure I get the punchline here. Keep reading, keep reading. Well, Kuon's having fun at least. Keep reading, keep reading. Okay. I can't tell if this is meant to be funny or if she's laughing. I push forward disconsolately. Disconsolately? What the hell? What the? Sometimes, I swear to God, why do they just use... That is an unusual word. Alright, well, we begin to run into wording that's difficult to interpret. Not a nya, this is a chew. They literally cut off one letter from the word. They cut off one letter from the word. I commented on it the minute he showed up. It was really funny when it first happened. Let me see. Yeah, O-I-S-H-I. O-I-S-H-I. Except there are no accent marks in the official translation. Literally just like, literally O-I-S-H-I. I'm like, man, dude. He makes my life hard. I've pronounced his name more than I've said the word for delicious. It's a chew. What the king wants to eat is the calico. Oh, the cat. I see, I see. Well, I guess Nya was a cat anyway.
いやいや、どう読んでもおかしいだろこれ絶対。
This is unusual no matter how you slice it.
どこもおかしくないよ。
So it's not. I don't understand Kuon's opinion. I don't know why Kuon's laughing, but I'm glad she's having fun. Kuon dissolves into a laughing fit. I don't know what she's like.
これは。
What kind of book
古
is
代から
this?
伝わる文書だけど、内容についてはたくさんの解釈が。
It's writing passed down from ancient times that no one can agree on what it means.
そんな小難しいものをいきなり初心者に読ませるなよ。
Don't make a beginner read something that difficult. More like something confusing.
ちゃんと読めているから。
You can read it, it's fine.
それより先を続けてほしいな。
You'll understand it more once you reach the
最後ま
end.
で読めば少しは意味もわかるから。
Yeah, tail end.
本当だな。
And stone. I see. I see. Well, if you say so. That's an interesting fact. Oishi Kurado. Okay. Bring the barrel of soy sauce. Everyone else is ready? The end? That's it? That's the end?
本当に面白かった。
Come on, I'm still confused.
結局最後の最後まで完全に意味不明だったぞ。
It didn't make a lick of sense all the way to the end? And somehow Kyon found it funny. Am I being trolled?
ものすごく釈然としないものを感じるぞ。
意味がわからなくても言葉の響きがとても面白いのだけど。
Even if you don't understand the meaning, the sounds are funny. Too early in the morning for you?
早いとか遅いとかの問題じゃないだろう。
Not a matter whether it's
そ
early or
れじゃあ次はどれにしようかな。
Now what next? Oh
ま
boy.
たやるのか。
これから毎日練習だか
We're
ら。
practicing every day until you can read comfortably. What did you expect? Without hesitation, Kuon begins picking through the pile for another book. You're gonna have to read through an actual few novels, my dude.
練習練習。
Renshu? Renshu? Yes, you're right, Kuon. Practice, practice, practice.
これ練習じゃなくて、お前が面白がってる。
No, she's trying to make sure you can actually read and not look like a complete idiot as you stumble over your words and have to mouth every single word. You're doing this for a giggle? I mean, that one first one might have been for a giggle. That's Kuon.
何のことかな。
Whatever could you mean? Yep, that's a Kuon answer. That's Kuon's way of answering. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Somehow even more bodies pack the street than usual, making it untraversable.
なんか妙に混んでないか。
This is a big crowd. Alright.
大丈夫？
Are you okay, Rulika?
大丈夫で。ごめんなさい。この時期はいつもこんな感じなの
The
で。
streets are always like this time of
こ
year.
の時期ってことは、もしかして。
There's a lot of people arriving giving tribute to the king or something like that. Is it a yearly occurrence? That's possible.
はいです。あれをちょうど来たみたいなの
They
で。
appear to have just arrived. Nekune points down the road, indicating a colorful, garish procession parading towards us.
ありゃ。
A large, embellished cart inlaid with gold and silver filigree lead a caravan of others
もう
like
す
it.
ぐ姫殿下の生誕祭があるです。その祝儀のため。
Yep, I did predict that it would be a yearly event. Okay.
後に上京してくるです。
The capital is playing host to a number of Aulos and their families as the nativity draws near. Each pledges their loyalty to the princess, who will someday take the Mikado's throne.
じゃああれはそのために来たどこかのボンボンって
So the kids from well-to-do families come to the capital for this.
るためだけにわざわざ遠いところから
Awful lot of trouble to bow to someone to head through. Maybe they're hoping that they get picked to be an imperial consort. Who knows?
否定はしないですが、それ以上はやめといた方がいいのです。
It's true, but I'd keep that comment to myself.
皆が兄さん、オシトル様と同じではないのです。
Not everyone shares in the temperament of
アン
Ashtor.
ジュ姫殿下は荒人神である帝のただ一人
I,
の
Princess
直系であ
Anju,
る
is a divine scion, the blood of the god incarnate himself.
この帝都、いえ、ヤマトには姫殿下に命を捧げている者が5万といるのです。
Yeah, people worship the king. We get it.
ポシュトル様なら軽口ということ
Oshtar
で済むこ
your
とでも
Jave's paths, but such remarks may fall on less tolerant ears. Okay.
ある日、忽然と消えることに
Hold
な
your
るです。
tongue once in a while, Haku. We know you have no sense of grace. Of social grace or why do I always forget words? I swear to God. Alright.
淡々とした口
Let's
調
see.
が
Nekane's matter-of-fact tone is unnerving, but she's stating a fact. She's not trying to intimidate you.
ないっぽいなこれ。
He has no tact. There we go.
しかし意外だな。
That's
何がです
unexpected.
いや、なんだかんだ言って。
You showing actual concern instead of roasting me? I guess it's just because Oshtor commanded
顔
it.
見知りがある日突然いなくなっていたら、さすがに夢見が悪いのです。
I'd get bad dreams if one of my companions or acquaintances was fucking disappeared.
そ、本当に。
I see. I see.
上京してくるのはただ生誕祭
Festival is far from the only reason they've come.
ないのです。それがなくとも、もともとこの時期になると有力者たちは後継ぎなどを帝都へ送るしきたりになってたです。
Alright, the festival, they send their heirs to the city around this time.
何年かここで過ごさせ、
Once they arrive, they spend years studying and acquire the skills needed for rule. Oh, okay.
高名な学士に弟子入りする者がいれば、学徒
Some
とな
try to
り
become
軍
great
属に励む
academics.
者も、部に秀でた者は軍属になり、名のある者
Others
が
seek
帝都の
mentors
道
among the
もあるの
masters
です。
of the capital.
そうなんですか。
Amazing.
皆さんすごいのですね。ルルティエ様もそうなのですけど。
You're one of those heirs yourself, Lady Rulity. Rulity's just like, wow, that's amazing. People travel here to try and get work experience? Rulity, isn't that what you're doing? What? Rulity exclaims in surprise, like she forgot the reason she was. Were you unaware?
私は名代として帝に献上品を届けてきなさい。確か。
I was only told to deliver the tribute to the Mikado as a
それは
representative.
多分ルレティエを不安に
Your
させない
father,
よう
her
親御さんの
father
話
is
に
so
してたんじゃないか
useless. Well, I guess he cares for her, but man, he doesn't tell her shit. Your father might have kept the true reason for your visit a secret to keep anxiety at bay, perhaps?
言われるとそんな感じがするな。
That seems like it's the case.
ルレティエの話だととても小盆
He sounds like he loves you a lot.
それにしてもうまく考えられてるね
It's thought out pretty well. Honestly, she got a good job, too.
世継ぎなどをお膝元に
The
置く
power
ことで
structure making the capital the
必要
center
な
of
知識を
learning
学ばせること
instills loyalty.
絶対的な富と権力を見せつけて範囲をへし折ること
Early exposure to power
ここ
quells
で散
seeds
財
of
させること
defiance,
による富や
and
文化
noble
の
coin
活性
stimulates the local economy.
パッと思いつくだけでこれだけの利点があるかな
Sure, there's more. Centralizing things is also handy because then you can be more efficient by having several things in one place.
さすがは姉様なのです。この意味に気づいたですか。
Centralization's pretty good if you want to efficiently teach everyone something, or ensure everyone is up to certain standards. Nekane smiles proudly, glancing back at me.
お前がドヤ顔なんだ。
The smug look.
こっちだってそのくらいは気づく。
I realized as much
他
too,
に
you know?
も属国への牽制、散財させることによる弱体、人質とかの意味もあるとかな。
It's clever at any time the capital can keep its vassals in check by holding the kids hostage.
あえて言わなかったのに
I was deliberately not mentioning that part. Haku, again, no tact. Kuon sighs deeply for some reason.
えあ、いや、今の
It's just,
は
I didn't...
私は気にしていませんから。白様
I don't mind.
気になさらないでください。
Poor Rulity. We're shoving our foot deep into our mouth yet again. It's been 5 minutes, so of course Taku has to do that, right?
逆に気を使わせた。
And now she's worrying about me instead. As our conversation carries on, the procession
しか
passes
し
by.
派手だな。飾られた
Quite the
衣装
flashy
に
display.
きらびやかな
Gaudy
装飾
clothes, singing, dancing.
楽を鳴らして歌って踊って。
And meanwhile, Rulati's just walking around town on her feet.
まるで何かのお祭りだな。
It's like a
自分た
festival.
ちがここに来た時とは随分
Yeah,
違うな。
different when we arrived. Damn.
話からしてルルティエもこの連中と同じ状況組のようだが、
Don't think.
と比べたらすごく
Ta-
地味
Haku, you gotta be really careful what you're saying, because I swear to God, everyone in this room can fucking read your mind, especially Kuon. Don't, like, derail your thoughts here. Just be like, okay, I'll think that alone. Because I swear, he's gonna get some weird looks in a second.
あんな格好をして歌って踊りながら練り歩け。
I'd be at a loss if she told me to dress like that and put on a dance number. True.
権力の孤児と名を知らしめるためにこうして豪華な飾り付けをして
Savvy families flaunt their wealth, project power. It's to be expected. Yeah.
さらに都の人たちはお祭り好きが多くこういった行列
That
に
they're
拍車を
popular with
か
the
けてしま
common
って
folk
る
only
のです
spurs this on. Yeah.
貴族や豪族たちが力を誇示
It's a
する
good
情報
opportunity to
の一つ
show
だ
off
ね
and earn some goodwill from the people you're
遠
gonna
方の有力者にしてみれ
from
ば
the people around.
少しでも名を売りたいから力が入るのも
Anyone with an
悪い
eye-
ことかな
With a dream of upward mobility is going to be vying for renown and adoration.
私はこういったのはあまり好きではないです見苦しいですし騒がしいのです
The unbridled egotism on display is disgraceful, not to mention noisy.
中には見栄を張って分不相応に飾り付けたりする者もいるです
Breeds
よ
a phenomenon of people going above their means to put on airs for it. I mean, that's life. People always gonna chase clout, Nekone. It doesn't matter.
そのために普段は常に火を灯すような生活をしている家もあるとか
Whole families lead frugal lives for this chance to make an extravagant, wasteful debut. Yes. Yes, people will do that.
なるほ
Doesn't
ど
matter how much clout they actually get or how much value there is.
こういったギラギラしたのはあまり
Yeah,
好きじゃないのか。
Nekone doesn't like garish
まあ
stuff. Seems
騒
fair.
がしいのは苦手そうだからわからんでもないが。
Avoid noise and chaos in general, it's understandable. We watched the first cart in the procession go by before long, another falls.
今度のはまたえらく地味だ
Now
な。
there's the drab one. I want to say it's drab by comparison, but it's really drab. Okay. The cart we brought Rulity in wasn't flashy, colorful decorations, but tasteful ones. There's hardly anything on this cart at all. Strong, simple elegance is a fine aesthetic, but done wrong, it can just look like farm
さすが
equipment.
に汚れてたりはして
It
ない
doesn't look to be dirty or beaten up. The crowd gathered to watch begins to splinter, losing interest.
あのくらい質素なのが好みか？
Is something simple like that more to your liking? It seems almost, ascetic. For some reason, she averts her eyes in embarrassment. And then a voice cuts through the noise of the crowd calling Nekone's name. As I look around for the source of my eyes, land on a young boy waving from the drab-looking cart. Oof.
もしかしてお知り
Do
合
you
い
know him? He's calling you by name.
うーん
She scowls wordlessly. Oh, hey, how's it going, okay? The boy dismounts from the cart, running at full tilt toward Nekone.
お久しぶりですねコネさん嬉しいなまさか
So long, I didn't think I'd see you as soon as I arrived. Well,
どうもですどうもです
お元気そうで何よりです
okay,
そ
okay.
の後お変わりありませんか
Glad to see you.
はい
What's new?
特に
Nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm definitely not working. The boy speaks to Nekone like they're lifelong friends, but her responses are conspicuously curt. Does she not like his style? Her attitude about this is pretty clear, but he doesn't seem to get the picture. It's okay, she's pretty cold to Haku as well.
知り合いか。にしては
If they're friends, Nekone's being unusually cold.
見た目はいかにも人の良さそうな
He looks good-natured, though, not the type to be disliked easily.
それどころか。美形
He's the kind of pretty boy older women like that kind of stuff who like that kind of stuff would fawn over. Yeah, why does Nekone not like him?
紹介しますですこの方はキュールという同郷の
This is
者
my
です
countryman, Kiru? 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 The boy looks disappointed at Nekone's overly brief introduction and he bows to us. Oof.
ネコネさんのお知り合いの方ですか申し遅れました私はエンナカムイのキールと申します
Your Nekone's
よろし
acquaintances?
くお願いします
He's Kiru of Enakamui. Okay. That's a mouthful. You're addicted to Dragon Ball the Breakers? Is that a mobile game? Sounds like it would be a mobile game. I'm guessing mobile game. If it's something else, because. But hey, I hope you're enjoying it. Dragon Ball: The Breakers. All right. Because we already have fighters. I assume they would just do Fighters 2 if they're gonna do another really good and popular Dragon Ball game, because that one's like the most popular. So I assume it's a mobile game. Alright, so Kiryu. And you can call me Kuon.
姉
Yep.
様は薬師をなさっているとても聡明な方なのです。
She's a knowledgeable
そう
apothecary.
ですか。クスシ様でしたか。
Yes,
え
apothecary.
姉様。
Ane-sama?
本当の
Hmm.
姉様ではないのです。姉様とお慕いしている方な
Not
の
a
です。
blood relative, just someone I cherish. Alright,
そうですよね。
I admire and
びっく
cherish.
りした。でも、
It surprised
レ
me.
ナさんがですか。
She's met one person she respects in all her life, and it's Kuon. The boy glances at her, Kuon, and when she smiles back, he freezes as though entranced. Soon enough, he averts his eyes, snapping back to attention.
猫をかぶった穏やかな佇まいのクワン
Captivated by that outwardly gentle appearance, it's okay, she'll strangle you too.
その外面に騙されるな
Her true colors are worse
それ
than.
はお前が思っているようなも
Oh.
のでは
Kuon's elbow and Nekune's shin connect with me before I can finish the thought. How did they. See, I knew he'd get a beating at some
こちら
point.
の方がルルティア様です。わけあってご一緒していただいてるです。
And this is Lady Rulati, a companion of ours for reasons.
クスーリのルルティアです。よろしくお願いします。
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Rulati of Kyujiri.
クジューリ、ルルティエ様。あ、いえ、なんでも。
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Alright.
エンナカムイの
Sir
キユ
Kiryu
様ということは
of Enna Kamui. You wouldn't happen to
もしか
be.
して
You're also.
よ
Nice to meet
よろしく
you.
お願いします。
So he's a prince?
いえ、こちらこそ
Pleasure's all mine? He's like a fifth prince or something of some
な
region.
んだなんか妙な
What's this strange vibe? Oh, looks like I'm next. Oh boy, Haku, ready to introduce yourself? I straighten myself and prepare to greet Kiryu. Kiryu.
あ、
この人はハクなのです。
This is Haku.
以上です。
That is all?
おい短すぎだろなんでそこ
Yeah, why stop there?
めんどくさくなったので、あまり説明すること
There's
がない
little of
です。
substance to
別に
explain
いいかな
about
と
you. Oh, I'm not gonna
あ
hate
るだ
them.
ろいろいろとこうなんていうか
A lot of stuff.
いろいろ
Yeah,
と
like what? The pervert?
本人でも言いよどむのに、他人にそれを
I don't hear you
求められる
volunteer
のは困る
anything. Very presumptuous to ask me to do for you.
じゃあなんていうか
Alright, how do we put this?
頼りになるとか信頼するとかもう一人の兄さ
A
ん
reliable, trustworthy, or another dear brother?
うん心にも思ってないことを言わせる気ですが、まるで鬼畜のような人を追加するです。
I'll add you're a fiendish person if you'd rather say I say things I don't believe. Ooh.
心底嫌そう
She's viscerally disgusted from the bottom of her heart at having to consider contemplating me, positive things about me.
あの、
Oof.
この方は
This is awkward.
その
And this is why I question why they think he's a good party face. He's clearly not the person that's able to negotiate with people effectively, right? Like Kuon's already gotten this random guy's respect. Our character is struggling to look like anything less than the most pathetic person around in this group of people. Like, they want him to be the face. I don't know why they're claiming that.
彼はハク。
You could call him our leader. Kuon's like, I need to figure out a way to say something good about this guy. He's the leader.
こう見えて、なかなかに非凡な
He's an
面白い人
interesting
だね
guy. Well, at least
ともどもよろしくお願いね。
neither of these are positive traits, but hey, it could be worse. Realty nods in agreement.
皆さん
You're a
です
leader.
か
The boy looks between me, Kuon, Rulity, and Nekone, confusion writ plain on his
不本
face.
意ですがそうなるです
It would be a most accurate description of his duties, though I'm loath to
バ
admit
カ
it.
だ。ま、よろしく頼む。
Haku.
はい
Charmed.
こちらこそよろしくお願いします
Alright, Kiryu. He bows his head several times, bobbing in place.
この程度でいろいろと学ぶために
Here to study, my dude?
はい
That's not how she phrased it, but
お
hey.
許しが出まして今年から
You got permission from your grandfather to start this year.
この少年もどこかの豪族の子
Another nobility?
しておる
Another member of nobility? That's someone from a background like that? Look at the cart he
他
arrived
の
in.
方々と違い装飾もなく田舎者みたいで恥ずかしいのですが
It's embarrassing. People probably see us as pumpkin. Look, I don't know why I wanted to say pumpkin bum trees, but like that's what my mind fucking confused that. Like I don't even know where pumpkin came from. I saw the umpkins, and I guess my brain was like, clearly it's pumpkin. Where's the pumpkin going? All right, country bumpkins. My goodness, that's not even an unusual turn of phrase. Kiryu seemed to catch my glance, but despite his words, he doesn't look
実
embarrassed
際
at all.
に田舎者なのです
Because you are in fact a country bumpkin. You wound me. Kiryu deflates at Nekone's flat remark.
私はそっちの方が好きなのです
I prefer how you do things at least.
そうですか
Really? Well, that solves the
そう言
question.
われると田舎者でよかったなって
Makes me
思い
glad
ま
to
す
be a bumpkin. Now time to get educated in the big
今回
city.
もカビも過ぎれば醜いだけ落ち着いた方が好きだと言ってた猫根さんの言葉を思い出しましてそ
You
うして
used
みた
to
んです
say too much panache makes things ugly, so I decided a low-key approach would be fine. I mean, you don't... There is low-key, and then there is, like, driving a rust bucket into town. It's like, okay. Like, maybe driving a Bugatti into town. Little bit too high-key. Maybe driving a, I don't know, he's from the country, so, like, what's he want, like a lifted truck that's rolling coal. Maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe that's a little bit too extreme, but you don't have to drive a rust bucket. You can just drive like a nice car. You know, just like even something that's expensive and not ostentatious can be good. Like, I don't know, a Mercedes can be pretty expensive, but isn't like super obviously really, really nice. Like, oh, it's like, I can't tell. You can't tell how expensive half those cars. They just kind of blend in with the rest of the cars. Right? Alright, might be a little bit low-key,
そんな会話あ
Kiryu.
ったな
It's worth it if it meets your approval.
そうですか
Is
な
that
んて
so?
いうか
He likes
す
you.
ごくわかりやすいな。こんな不愛想な
Well,
ちんちん
strange tastes if he likes this little shrew, but at least he's awfully easy to read. He likes Nekone and did his entire cart
ま
around
この
appealing to her.
人それぞれ
Everyone has their own preferences.
それはいいのですがそろそろ移動した方がいいの
You're
です
holding up the parade. You should get going.
そこで立ち止まってると周りの
She
迷
points
惑
at the
になるんです
procession that's ground to a halt behind his cart.
いけない長々と申し訳ありません後ほど
Oof.
挨拶に伺いますの
He's
で
blocking traffic. That's rude.
失礼し
Later.
ます
He hurriedly climbs back into his cart and the parade trundles
いい子
on.
だね素直で明るく
Nice
て
kid, yeah.
礼儀正しくて
Cheerful, polite, and clearly gunning for
過去
Nekone.
もあのくらいとまでは言わないけど
If you could stand to
もう
cheer up a
少
bit.
しだけあの子みたい
Who is she
な
talking to? Nekone or Haku?
ほっとけ
Clearly
そ
Haku.
れにしても
Haku's the one who responded, so it was obviously hitting him the hardest. Kuon prods Nekone's cheek,
旦
giggling.
那様
Does she not
随
notice
分
it?
あの子と仲が良さげだった
You
ね
got along well with him.
そうです別に普通だと思うのです
Hardly anything special. Really?
あんなに熱心に話しかけたりして
He brightened up when you started talking? Yeah, he definitely
きっと
likes you,
猫のことだ
Nekone. So the question is, does Nekone like him?
ルルティエもそう思わない
Do you agree, Luruti?
なんだか温かな気持ちが伝わって
He
くる
projects a warm feeling. Okay.
女ってな色恋沙汰が好きだと相場が決まっているが妙に盛り上がってるな
Women have a reputation for getting excited over romance, but this is a bit much. Is it? Is
そ
it?
れは違うのですキュールが話しかけてくるのは 私が兄様の妹だからなのです。
He only talks to me because I'm my brother's sister. Are you sure, Nekone?
それって
What do you mean by that?
キュールは兄様の弟分なのですよ。兄様とキュールは兄弟の誓いを結んでいまして。
Kiru is your brother's sibling by oath. They share in a bond of sworn brotherhood and
な
kinship.
ので妹である私がいつも本ばかり読んでいるのを気にかけてよく話しかけてくるのです。
Press X to doubt. Because of that, he often expresses concern for me, his sister, by proxy, and how alone I look when I read. I'm just gonna press X to doubt on that being his only reason.
自分が好きでしていることですから気にする必要はないと言ってるですが。
He says I needn't mind his attention. He talks to me because he wants to.
そうなんだ。
And what do you think of that?
猫の
Yeah,
彼の
I'm with Kuon, where it's like, that's interesting.
私未熟金魚の糞世話の焼ける爪が甘い泣き虫
He's-
精神的に脆い努力は認
Oof.
める
Tiresome, clingy, and possessed of the mental fortitude of a gnat, he squanders his talent, like Maroro does. I feel like Maroro's doing that, but she doesn't say that about, well, she hasn't said that about him yet.
諦めが肝心美的感覚がない素朴なのと雅とを履き違えてる
He doesn't know when to give up, he has zero aesthetic taste, and he confuses the refined and the crude.
まだありますがとりあえず
Go
そん
on,
な
but I
感じ
won't.
なのです
A good point, though. The cart wasn't refined and subtle. The cart wasn't refined and subtle, it was just cheap.
むちゃくちゃだな。
Yeah, that's excessive. Quite the scathing series of remarks.
お姉様
Kuon's like, oh dear, oh dear. I have 2 problem children to manage now.
ルルティエ様
Rulity? Oh, even Rulity sees it.
ああ
How do I put this?
なんていうか
Kuon's like, well, you put us in an awkward situation
もし
here.
かして彼のことを迷惑に思ってたりなんて
Do you find him annoying? Nekone shakes
意
his,
味
her
がよ
head.
くわからないです。なぜ迷惑に思う必要があるですか
Well, I guess things will work out. Kuon's like, this isn't great, but I guess it'll work out maybe. Rulity and Kuon both sharing my exact opinion here. It's plain writ on their face.
どうかしたですか
On their faces. Doesn't matter? Yeah, it's nothing. Just say it's nothing and move on.
はい
Nothing at all.
なんでも
迷惑とすら思われていなかった。
She doesn't acknowledge him enough to hate him. Oof.
不憫な。
This poor kid. Looking on as the procession trails out of sight, I quietly shed a single tear. This poor kid. She's like, I just don't like him. Bye. Alright, what next? Yeah, we got a long list of options here, game. I think we'll, yeah, click Market Street. Same background, and I find myself wandering the market streets aimlessly. I'm supposed to be gathering potential collaborators for that thing Ukon mentioned, but
ああ焦ったところで
no point rushing the process. I'll find talent sooner or later. Practice reading the street signs. As I walk, I munch thoughtfully on the snack I'd bought from a street vendor.
もうもうもう
Moku moku moku.
うん
Fermented steamed
あの
amam dough.
生地を発酵させ蒸したものらしいがふっくらとしてて
Fluffy. Subtly sweet. Chewy enough I'm doing better at finding food than talent here.
そこのかっこいいお兄さん
Hello, handsome. I mean, that sounded like a young girl talking to us. But I'm like, oh, if I was wandering around a large city and didn't know my way around, and some random woman on the street was like, hello, handsome, I would be like, is this a prostitute? That would be my first thought. You're stuck working with incompetence. Oh, life is hard. I hate when that happens. Hello, handsome. My first thought is prostitute, but the sound of her voice did not sound like that. As I reach into the bag for my second hunk of steamed dough, a voice whispers right in my ear. The more likely thought is, thief? I whirl on the spot, and behind me I find a young, gentle-looking woman staring me down. This one isn't giving vibes of either of those, based on appearance.
おやや、後ろ姿はかっこよかったのに、
You
前からは残念賞や。
looked handsome from behind, but that face is a consolation prize. Oh my god. I'm never gonna find an opportunity to use that in real life, but damn. Way to destroy someone. Oh my god. Just imagine walking up to someone and being like, oh, hello, handsome. They turn around and you're like, ooh, you look handsome from behind, but that face is a consolation prize, isn't it? Wow. That face is a bit, your face is a bit of a consolation prize. Right to his face, damn.
こいつ
And she just makes observations like that out loud, apparently. Yup, she does. Damn. Poor Haku. If you recruit this, you know there's gonna be nothing but suffering, Haku.
本気でそう思ったらしく
I can feel her radiating disappointment by standing near her.
まあええか。なあなあお兄さん、ちょっと道を尋ねたいんやけど。
Can I ask for some directions while you're here? You're gonna insult someone and then ask for directions? Damn. If she tried hitting on him, I'd say she was just negging him or something, but like, alright.
しかもそのまま普通に
And then she talks to me like she said nothing at all. Does she have no filter?
悪気がないっぽい
So she's like you, except with your emotional state, I guess. Alright.
デート100選に載ってる白老閣って名の旅籠屋。
You're looking for Haku Rokaku? Rokaku? Okay. Listed in the Empire's top 100 inns.
白老閣この辺で白老
Asking about Haku Rokaku in the capital?
あそこしかないか
Well, that only means that one, right?
知ってるといえば知って
Yeah,
る
you could say I know it. I just noticed this guy's name is the first two syllables of that inn.
ほんとけ？なあなあ、
Mind telling a girl how to get there?
いいか
Yeah, sure, we can tell you. We can take you right to it because it's the only inn in town we're aware of.
うんこの大通りを
Alright, you take this street
それ
and...
もちょうど戻ると
You know what? I'm heading back.
案内してやるか
I'll just show her the way. That seems good.
ふーん、お兄さんって白老閣に住んでたんか。
You live at the inn? Alright, we'll be
お隣
neighbors.
さん
Neighbors? Sort
そ
of.
うやね。うちも今日から白老閣で暮らすことになった
Starting today, she's staying there. Okay, okay.
へえ
Interesting. What are you staying at the inn for? They're not saying anything.
さっきから手元への視線が気になる
Her gaze on me, no. Her gaze on what I'm eating is distracting me.
自分が食っ
He really wants my food, apparently.
そんなにじっと見られる
Hard to eat with someone just staring at me. Be polite, offer her some peace.
それ、美味しそうやな。
That looks good. Well, it actually is pretty
なん
good.
か
There we go. He's offering her some. He's not completely awkward. Left with no real choice. I break off a piece and offer it to her.
だけ催促したわけやないけど、ありがとうな。
You didn't have to, thanks. Alright.
明らかに催促してただろ
You are clearly asking with your eyes.
ええ人やね。うちな、あと言うんや。
Atui.
お兄さんは
Uh,
やえ。
your
お
name?
兄さんの名前。
うああ名前な
Haku. It's Haku.
ハクと呼ばれている
She has a name. She might be relevant in the story.
ハクハンって言うんや。いい名前や
It's a nice name? Awesome.
そうか名前を褒められたのは初めてだ
No one's complimented my name before. Well, Kuon, but she came up with it.
かなり怪しかったが
Compliment on your name. She must be like you. At least she's appreciating the help, right? You're giving her directions and food? Like, that's a good deal.
そっかちゃんとしたいい名前だったんだな
I guess it is a nice name,
そう言われるとくすぐったい
but it's not my real name. I find myself blushing at the remark. I'm genuinely flattered.
照れるな
Kuon gave you a name and you're getting compliments on it. Clearly, Kuon has some taste. Oh, the only one person's ever commented on it.
あ
Wait, why so quiet?
それはいいとして、お兄さんってば本に残念賞や。
You really are disappointing.
流
Oof.
された上にまたもや
A
残念賞か
disappointment. What is with this hot and cold treatment?
お兄さんの後ろ姿な。本にキュンってするくらいかっこよかったんよ。
From behind, you're so attractive. I thought I'd met my soulmate. So we have a nice ass?
なのに振り返ったらがっかりやなんて。
But to think when you turned around, I want that spark of love at first sight back, please.
なんかときめきだ。この純情なお兄さんの砕け散った心を返せ。散々持ち上げておいてから。
How about giving me my shattered heart back? Buttering me up and letting me drop like that? Yeah,
何
oof.
が言いたいんだ。褒めてるんだかけなしてるんだかどっちだ。
Can't tell if you're complimenting or insulting me.
褒めてるんやけど。
Compliments?
そうですか。
Is that
なあ
so?
なあ、その白老閣ってどんなとこな？
What's it like? It's my first time at the Capitol.
来るの初めてやから何も知らないんや。
It's got a big bath.
どんなところと言われてもな。そうだな。とりあえずでかい湯船の風呂がある。
Got a huge bath.
泊まり心地はいいな。
Lodgings are comfortable, the bed's spacious, and the food's good.
特に
And the
風呂は
bath.
最高だ。この程度ですらあれだけの大浴場はなかなかないらしい。
From what I'm told, there isn't another communal bath that big in the entire capital.
それは楽しみやうちを出て
Looks like you made the right
一人暮ら
call.
しを選んだの
Maybe.
正解かもな。
家を出てってまさか
You're not some kind of runaway, are you?
うちを出
No, I was
たの
ordered
お
to.
父様に言われたからやけど、
She a princess? Princess Satui?
何でもしきたりらしくて、姫殿下の生誕祭に合わせて上京
It's
す
a
る
big
ことにな
tradition.
ってな。
See, she is a princess of some sort.
それで遠路はるばるやってきて、
Stranger in a strange city arrived from distant lands just in time for the big day.
そいつはもしかしてルルティエ
She's like Rulity and Kiryu, a noble child.
そう考えてみると
She does have otherworldliness there and a foreign kind of refinement. Are we going to be recruiting all princes and princesses to our crew? That would be pretty crazy. A proper noble would have had an attendant. Am I overthinking this?
行列はどうした？
Yeah, what about that procession? I'm not trying to trick the truth out of her or anything, but it's worth it to ask politely.
窮屈で
It was boring and a nuisance, so I slipped out. Yeah, that's fair. It was probably pretty boring.
こりゃまたもしやと思ったらドンピシャか。
I mean, that's fair. I'd totally want to duck out. It'd be really boring to, like, ride a caravan into the city really slowly.
それに初めてのデート
I want to live as I like.
や
Alright.
っぱ自由気ままに暮らしたいしな。トト様が屋敷を用意してくれたみたいやけど、そんなんより
He arranged a manor, but you want to keep to yourself. No fuss, no pomp.
屋敷を用意ってそこまで。
Damn, she's got some money. She ain't broke at least.
っていうか勝手に抜け出して黙って一人暮らしって
And she's just hiding out at the inn. Sounds like trouble.
まあこっちには関係ないことか。
Oh well. Atui stops every 5 feet. New stalls and displays catching her interest. Accompanying her to inspect each takes a ton of time, but we arrive at the inn.
うわー、なんか他の土地が見たことない感じで綺麗やな。
It's lovely. I've never seen a place that radiates such an exotic atmosphere. It does look nice.
こっちにして正解やったな。
It'll be loads more fun than the
トト様が用
manor.
意してくれた屋敷よりも楽し
A
かった
stuffy,
です
empty manor with nothing but servants in it
お
could be pretty
お
boring.
かえり博成果はあった
Oh, welcome back, Hagu had to go. As we approach, Kuon meets us halfway, ostensibly leaving for an errand or some shit.
あ、いや、やっぱ
Nothing notable?
な。
I mean, we sort of making connections with the princess.
うん仕方ない
We
か
can't
な
help it. We'll find someone eventually.
簡単に見つかるものでもないし焦らず
そうだな。やばい。人材
Oh yeah, I forgot about that talent search.
忘れてたよ。
What's this girl gonna get at?
すごいべっぴんさんや。なあなあお兄さん、このべっぴんさんって知り合いなんけ？
Is she an acquaintance of yours,
知り合
love?
いというか、
She lives with me, so...
ハク、この方は
Haku, who's this?
あ
I don't think she was being hostile.
道がわからない
Another guest of the inn starting today. I was just showing her the way here.
うちあとゆえ教会
I'll be staying here a
お
while.
世話になるんや。
そうなんだ。私はクオン。こちらこそ。
And she's like, I'm Kuon, alright.
同じくここを仮住まいとしているから。
We got a temporary
何か
residence
困った
just like
こと
you.
があったら
If you need anything, come find us.
なあなあお兄さん。
Hey, hey.
もしかしてあれなクオンはんとお兄さんひょっとして恋人同士だったりするんけ
Are you two perchance an item? I wish. I don't think we're quite there yet.
あ
I don't think we're quite there yet. Haku, please don't spaghetti.
なの
You're not?
うん
ほんとけあちゃん
Really?
ちゃんちゃんの
You aren't madly in love with each other?
だから違うどちらかといえば恩人ってことになるなっ
He's like my benefactor. Ooh, Haku, you're so cold.
ていうかクオンと恋人同士考え
The
た
thought never even crossed your mind. This man is clearly asexual. My god. He doesn't like any women. Is there a single woman on the planet that he's commented that he thinks is hot? I don't think so. Sorry to burst your bubble, we aren't like that.
私とハクはそんな関係じゃないかな。
Unfortunately. Seems like Haku doesn't want it though, so I guess, only unfortunate for me if I was in this situation.
なんや本当にちゃうの
なんでそこで残念そうなんだ
Why is that disappointing? It's really weird.
もしそうなら
I was gonna ask questions for
いろいろ聞い
reference.
てみたかったんよ
Ooh,
あれ
spicy.
とかこれとか恋人同士ならいろいろすごいことしてるんやろ
If you were lovers, I figured I could pick up some tips, you know, you'd be doing this and that.
あれとか
This and that. Yes, this and that, Kuon. And Kuon's like a little bit embarrassed. Kuon's probably thought about doing this and that with us.
せっかくデートに来たんやもんどうせならやけどをするような恋の一つもしてみたいんよ
She's not gonna pass up on the chance to have a love affair.
恥ずかしい
こう言って一体テートまで
Came to the heart of the empire for love.
いややな今夜
You know,
死に
falling
に
in
決ま
love.
ってる
That kind of stuff.
そうか迷いなく言い切ったよ
At least she's open to what she wants.
恋ね
ほんならもう行くな
Oh, I'm off.
トト様が追っ手に四天王なんか差し向けてくるからちょっとだけ疲れちゃったんよ
Papa sent his four strongest to escort me, so I'm tired.
あれだけ念入りに潰したら
I crushed them, but it's tiring looking out for yourself.
さりげなくとんでもないことを
She beat up four guys and is like, I'm out, peace.
それならお風呂で汗
Try the
を流
baths,
して
they're
くれないか
wonderful.
な
そうさせてもらうここのお風呂も楽しみにしてたんよ
Probably takes her longer to undress than Kuon, though. Goddamn, Kuon took like 1 second to undress
案内してくれてありがと
for
う
the baths.
あ
Yeah, no problem. Katui heads into the inn proper, giving a parting wave over her shoulder.
あなんか
And I'm oddly tired of her
なん
all
だ
that.
か
An
ちょっ
odd
と
girl.
変わった子だね。
Yeah, she's a princess of something.
そうだな否定はしないな
You're not far behind her? What do you mean Kuon's exceptionally weird?
変わっているという点ではクオン
From the distance, I watch the girl slip inside, leaving with my thoughts. Hmm. Well, that's a plot hook. Alright. We got 2 potential recruits. I guess they're just building it up. What next? Again, there's no options here. Guard post. Like, what next? There's only one. There's only one decision. There's only one option. What are we supposed to pick? We can't even pick do nothing. With a satisfied yawn, I shut the children's book in my lap.
猫根に調達してきてもらった本はこれ
And
で
that's
最
the
後だ
last of the books Nekone recommended. She brought them at Kuon's request, and they're all like this, picture books for
本を
children.
読むのは嫌いじゃないし昔話や神話の興味深い話も
It's not like I hate them, but each of
それ
these
に関
is
してたんだが
each of these is engaging but unsophisticated. They're children's books, Haku. They're children's books. You're not supposed to be like, wow, this is the greatest mythological drama I've ever fucking read. You're reading a picture book. Not manga, you're reading an actual honest to god picture book. Like, there's probably like 5 words on each page.
もともと文字を習うための絵本だ。
Actually, that's not true, because Dr. Seuss books have more than 5 words on one page. And they're children's books.
仕方ないと言えば仕方ないんだが。
These books are meant for learning the letters, but that's, I guess that's to be expected. Okay.
まあ、このぐらいなら普通に読めるようになったのは嬉しいな。
But hey, he can read redfish, bluefish without any trouble. That's good.
これであのちびっこから心底不思議そうに。どうしてまだ読めないのです。
You won't have to listen to her asking why you can't read in that baffled tone
悪
anymore.
意がない言葉の方がぐさりとくるって初めて知ったよ。
I couldn't have figured it out. Wouldn't have figured it out before she asked me that word without malice. Could have hurt all the time. All the same?
おお、あんちゃん、邪魔するぜ。
Got a moment? Yeah, sure.
お邪魔し
appears.
ます。
Ah, it's Kiru. Kiru. Behind Ukon trails a boy of small, slight stature, that kid we met
こん
at
に
the
ちは
gates.
先日は挨拶の途中で失礼しました。
Sorry for skipping out before we could be properly introduced. Ah, it's
あ
fine.
の時、確かキュールと言ったか。
Yeah, Nekone called him Oshtar's sworn brother.
一人の旦那からの頼まれ事でな。あんちゃんにちーっとばかり
Oshtar's got a request for us, something he's been meaning to bring up.
オシュトルの旦那ってお前、その通りの何を言ってるんだ？
Ukon's smirk cuts my thoughts short.
キュールに招待
He didn't call tell Kiru. Alright. Kiru fidgets looking puzzled and uncomfortable. He doesn't seem to know why he's here. Poor kid doesn't know shit. Alright. This might be fun. Let's keep going. I grin back at him. This is a message to you from Lord Oshtor. He's gonna be working for you so you can get some experience. Okay. There's one. One hook being resolved. Alright. So we're taking Kiru on? Kiru on? Okay. Comes from the big man himself. Do what you please, put him to work.
待ってください。
I haven't heard anything
こん
with
な
him.
ところに連れてこられたと思ったら、そんな話聞いてません。
Of course you haven't. I didn't bring it up till now.
そんな。
Yeah, Ukon has Oshtor's ear. Let me finish. You'll change your tune if you listen. Surprised, he hesitantly begins to stand, but sits down at Ukon's placations. This is all his plan. I don't mind. Is this kid gonna be able to keep up? Apparently he's never missed a session of his arts training, military arts training. He's good. If he has Ukon's vote, there's no mistaking it. Yep. I'll be glad for some more male company. He doesn't seem unpleasant. Word from our missus. You want to keep a small, exceptional pool of talent on call for stuff? Yep. Not that I had choice. What with Kuon spending all our money on paying for the inn? Alright, he's a guy with some chops.
ちょっと待ってください。ウコンさんでしたよね。
Ukon, was it?
あなたは兄上の直属だと言ってましたけど。
You said you're an agent of my honored brother. Is that true?
いきなり押しかけてきたと思ったら連れ出されて、何の話もなくこんなこと。
You appeared uninvited, brought me here, roped me into this, and he never mentioned a word?
私は猫根さんと同じく兄上の補佐役を希望していたのに。これは
I hope to be my brother's assistant like Nekone. There must be a misunderstanding. No. Oh, this is fun. He thinks he's getting demoted, and he's like, no, Nekone is in this group too. You'll be fine, dude.
それともまさかとは思いますが。
Or deciding these on your own, which I doubt. It's not a misunderstanding. Yeah, and I were under direct orders from Oshtar. He said no matter how hard he tries, he's too lenient on his nearest relatives. Becoming a full-fledged warrior means overcoming hardships and gaining real-world experience. And he's like, Ukon's just like, I'm not Oshtar, I'm not Oshtar, I'm not Oshtar. If you insist, I can talk with him and see about putting you somewhere else, maybe?
それは確かに私は早く一人前に
If I do this, I won't be with
猫
Nekone.
猫さんとは
This kid's poor suffering.
頭を抱えて悩み出したし
He's fretting with his head in his hands, easy to see the inner
しかし
conflict.
疑っておきながらすぐに信じるのか
But if he believes someone he met this easily, maybe we gotta work on that naivete.
ただいま戻りましたです。
We have returned. While Kiryu holds his head hands in conflicted agony, Kuon and Nekone return from their shopping trip.
猫さん
ああ、どうもなのです。どうしてここにいるですか？
What are you doing here with my dear brother, no less?
どうしてっていきなり連れてこられてこの兄さん
Wait, wait, dear brother?
おう
Yikes. Kiryu looks between Nekone and Ukon several times.
ちょっとでもそんな
But that's you up.
いや
What?
でもそんなはずは
You mean dear brother?
さっきより百面相が激しくなったな
His suffering is exquisite. We're getting a bitter revenge. Kuon figured everything out. Feels nice to be pulling the wool over this poor kid's eyes a little bit, right? I never get bored with watching his facial expressions change that rapidly.
これは？
What's this, dear
俺
brother?
とか言ってやんなよ
Don't call him
約
this.
束した我が祖国
He's a respected prince in Enakamuri.
ちゃんと敬意を払って接しないとかわいそうだと
It's cruel not to treat him with proper respect.
お前もそれとなくひどいこと言ってる
We are playing games with him, though.
あのまさか本当に
Are you really my honorable brother?
あーやれやれバレちゃ仕方がね
I think yeah, it's me, Ashno.
え俺がおめえの兄上押しとるよ
This poor kid.
お
He's passing out, isn't he?
様キュールの心臓は鳥並みなので、そういった遊びはほどほど
I
に
remind you, Kiryu has the strength of heart of a sparrow. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think everyone's just enjoying the video. Or not the story, at least.
そうですか それ
I
で
feel a
そん
little
な
bad for
格
him.
好
That's why you're dressed like that? Yeah, that's right.
まあ容姿
It's a
の
disguise to escape public
姿ってやつ
notice.
でも性格が全然違ってるよ
Your personality is
だ
different
何
too.
言ってやがる同じままじゃ
It wouldn't be a disguise if it were the same.
それはそうですけど
あー幻
Getting
滅したが
disillusioned.
いえそんな驚いただけでそんなこと
私は幻滅したです。
I was disillusioned.
猫ねさん
上京したあの日、
The day I first arrived, I thought to rush to my brother.
そして目に飛び込んできたのは、無才男たちに混ざって裸踊りをしていた兄様
Upon
の
finding I was
姿。
greeted by the sight of my dear sibling drunk and dancing naked among other men.
あの時の絶望感は一生忘れないの
The
です。
disillusionment I felt then will stay with me for the rest of my life. Oh, Nekone, you got some good lines. Some scathing lines. Oh my god.
あの時はみんなして飲みまくったからな
It all had a bit to drink.
なんかキュールの目が死んだ
I can see the life draining from Kiryu's eyes as he stares off into space vacantly.
いい頃合いだねルレティエ猫ねお茶を入れるの手伝って
Alright, Rulatia and Nekone. Let's get some tea ready.
はいです、姉様。
ああお構いなく
Oh look, this guy's actually polite. He's like, don't trouble
いいか
yourself
ら
with...
いいから好き
He's
で
trying to be
やってるんだ
polite.
から遠慮はいらないかなさっき
She's doing it because she
美味
wants
しそう
to.
なお茶受けを買ってきた
And
か
we
ら
bought some tea
よかった
cakes.
らこ
Ooh,
れも食べ
okay.
てね
Tea and
姉様
biscuits.
今
Sounds
日は
good.
こっちのでいいです。
This tea, perhaps?
お客様も来てい
We
る
have
し
guests after all.
せっかくだからちょっと奮発してこういった機会でないとなかなか使えないからね
It's not like we can use it when there isn't a special occasion. Ooh, her ears perked up. I saw that. Okay. Nekone smiles as Kuon speaks as though spurred on by her words.
なんか猫ねのやつこっち
Ah,
へ
it's
送り出した時は
Nekone.
渋ってたのに
She was reluctant when I sent her here, but now she's totally attached.
チーとばかり
Makes a guy
今
feel
すぐその
lonely.
姿をやめて元の姿に戻れば また戻ってくると思う。
I think he'll come back to you again when you stop dressing like
ちょい
that.
とばかり心配したが、うまくやってるようで何よりだ。
Glad she's
そんな
doing.
にそっちの姿の方がいいのか。
He prefers this appearance, doesn't he?
あれもしかして猫根さんはこちらの方に
Does Nekone work in this group? Good news.
ああ、うこ。いや、オシトルが。ややこしいな。
Oh, yeah, yeah. He sent her to help us, keep us from being short-handed.
口は悪いし、小生意気だが、実際有能だから立ちが悪い。
She runs her mouth and she's an imp, but she's competent, which makes it worse.
私がどうかしたですか？
お前を、あんちゃんのところに出向さ
He's
せてもらう
talking about how I send you to work at the kid.
そのことですか。手ごめにされたらどうするですかと言ったら、
I asked him what we would do if something awful befell me, and he said
まるで瞳悟空として差し出されたです。
it was better than attracting a sleazebag off the street. I feel like a live sacrifice.
人聞きの悪いこと抜かすな。
Stop saying that. I haven't laid a figure on you.
今のところは
Yet.
なのです。
Yet.
なんか、また死んだ。
Why is he getting this vacant stare? This poor kid.
ところで、兄様とキュールはどうしてこちらに？
Yeah, why are you two even here?
ああキュールにこっちの手伝いをさせようかと思ってきたんだが、どうやら乗り気じゃなかった
I was
みた
gonna
い
have
でな
Kiryu help out, but he doesn't seem keen on it.
ま、嫌だってんなら仕方ねえ。こっちの方で。
Well, if he doesn't want to, I can't be helped. I can put him back in my office.
やり
And
ますやりますこっちで頑張ります
he'll do his best. Suddenly, he's very interested.
お、そう言ってくれるのはありがたいが、別に無理しな
Don't
くたって
force
いいん
yourself
だ
on my
ぞ。
account.
いえ大丈夫ですできます
I can do it. I'll do my best. Kiryu's caught. Well, he's suddenly very interested.
そうかい。そこまで言ってくれるんなら、こっちも助かるってもんだ。
Alright, so we got a new crew member in Kiryu.
頼んだぜ。
こっち預かりになる。
He'll be under our supervision. We're still short-handed, but it's in his step forward.
これからは同志になるわけだ。よろしく頼む。
Alright, looking forward to working with you.
よろしくお願いします
これからはキュール君も一緒なんだ。
Kiryu? Alright,
改めて
it's a
よろしくね
pleasure.
はいこちらこそよろしくお願いします
It's a pleasure working with you as
そ
well.
うですか。
So
キュールも
Kiryu's
ですか？
one of us. Yes, Nekone.
よろしくお願いします猫根さんルルティエさんもよろしくお願いします
Looking forward to working with you too.
よろしくお願いします。こちらこそです。
Okay, Rulity is bringing some serious firepower in terms of her bird.
はい
分かってはいたが。
I already had it figured out, but man, he responded to her way differently than he
一
did
段
me.
落したなら固い話はそこまでにしとこうか。
Alright, no more business. Tea's getting cold. Drink up.
キュール君も
Kiryu, you have some too?
ありがとう
Is
ござい
it
ます
is it burnt black tea again?
私
Or
のことは
extremely bitter?
どうか呼び捨てにしてくださいここでは
No need to be formal. My standing and title doesn't mean
ただ
anything
の
here. I'm a
買い
novice.
物に過ぎませんので
そんな謙虚にしなくとも、正真正銘下っ端なの。
You make for a natural underling. Damn.
みんなの足を引っ張らないようにする
Don't
です。
cause trouble for anyone while you're here.
もしかして私は
Is Neko to hate
猫根
me?
さんに嫌
I
われ
don't
て
think
い
she
るので
cares about you enough to hate you. His face falls as he mutters to
安心し
himself.
ろ。あいつはあれが素で。
She's like that with everyone. It's true. It's true.
猫ねちょっといい
Nekone, do you have a
何で
moment?
すか、姉様。
髪がほつれちゃってるかな
Your hair's coming undone.
結い
Hold
直したら
still.
そのままね
She's lying.
あ、クオン様、お手伝いします。
Oh hell.
ルルティはそっち
You
の
do
方
that
をね
side.
うん。
Nekone,
せっかくの綺麗な髪がボサボサ
your beautiful hair all disheveled. The wind must have pulled it
今日
loose.
は風が強かったですから。
The wind was strong, so. Between them, Kuon and Rulity untie Nekone's hair and begin to comb it out. She squints and seems to relax comfortably, yielding to their attentions.
でも猫根さんのあんな姿見
I've
たこと
never
ない
seen
です
Nekone
あれ
like
は特
that.
別だから除外だ。
It's an exception, it does
そ
not
の他大
count.
勢に対しては誰にでもお前の時と同じ感じだ。
I don't even think she hates you specifically you or anything. Yep.
そうだな。他のやつと同じだから気にすんな。
Don't worry about it so much.
ああれ甘いおやつなのになんだかしょっぱいや
That's odd. This is supposed to be a sweet snack, but it tastes salty? Of course, of course. Adding a ounce or two of salt to the tea. No big deal.
お
It's very
いいことだ
grainy
な
and salty. Alright. Ukon plunk. Alright, first mission. Is this our first mission briefing? Ukon plonks himself down in the middle of the hall and everyone gathers to sit
今
around
日
him.
は急にどうしたのですか兄様
What brings you here on short notice?
何そろそろ
Alright, he's got work for us as
隠密と
undercover
して動い
agents.
てもらおうと思ってな
隠密ですか？
No one's sure how to react. Offshore can't really move in public because of its position as the Imperial Guard of the Right,
それを代わりに遂行するのが
and so it
自
falls
分
to
たちの
us
役目
to work in his
さ
stead.
て何
The only
をさ
question.
れるのか
What is he gonna have us do?
まあそう構わ
Relax, it's your first job. I picked out a few easy contracts.
なるべく簡単そうなものをいくつか選んできたからよ
He produces a worn, dog-eared notebook, leafing through
いや
pages.
順に
I'll read them off in order, and you guys tell me what sounds
どれ
good.
を
Starting
送る
with
かはおめえらが好きに決めるといい一つ目は大広場にある川屋の掃除
cleaning the restroom area in the plaza. Wait, what?
二つ目はそこで汲み取った物の運搬
Transporting the byproducts of that process. What?
三つ目は声だめに貯められたそれの攪拌作業
Stirring the contents of the cesspool so it doesn't stagnate. Alright. Do you want to clean a toilet? Transport all the muck from cleaning the public toilets? Or stir the contents of that.
四つ目はそいつを
And the fourth job is taking that stuff
待
and
てちょっと待て
wait a
な
minute.
んで
字を伏せているが全部あればかりだろうが内容が偏っているのは
There seems to be a common theme to these jobs.
ああそうは言われてもな
他には
What else do you have? I'm with Kuon. What else do you have? It's like, all right, clean the restroom. Like, can we just not deal with shit for 1 second?
便秘で困ってるペルコの花子のな
There's one concerning a Peroko named Hanako suffering from
だ
constipation.
から なんで同じのばっかりなんだもっと別
Do you have something unrelated to taking a dump? Yeah, why are they all like this? You gotta have something different.
兄上、
そうは言うがなこれでもなるべく楽で割のいい仕事を選んできたんだぜ
These are the easiest jobs I have for you. What do you have that's harder,
ウ
Ukon?
コンふざけてないで次の
Stop fooling around and give us our choices.
別にふざけてなんかいね
I'm not fooling around. Ukon, why do you need someone to clean the public
ち
toilets?
ょいと不快なのを我慢すれば安全かつそこそこ割のいい作業なんだぜ
You have to endure some unpleasantness, but these are safe, profitable gigs.
うん、
Kuon's like, are you fucking serious?
わかったわかったからそんな怖い目で見んなやれやれじゃあ
Like, your first job as an Imperial agent, clean the toilets. No, no, no. Transport the shit from the toilets out of town. Okay, how about stirring it after it's been poured in a cesspool outside of town? Okay, I don't think they're digging those. Ukon flips to another page, then hands the notebook to
キョロ
Kuon.
リガリ
A Kyorori?
おうこの先の山まで行って野生のキョロリって鳥を捕まえ
Go out into the mountains, capture a wild animal called a Kyorori.
それならいいんじゃないか
That sounds good.
ちなみにこのキョロリと
What is
いう
a
のは
Kyorori?
辺境に生息してる鳥でな
Frontier birds.
その竹の5倍はある巨鳥で体は岩み
Big suckers, 5 times the height of a man. Feathers tough as stone.
鎧をも貫き通す
Armor shredding beak and
ち
talons.
なみに凶暴な肉食な
Carnivorous.
あとはこれだマタリー釣りあたりか
There's also Matari
それで
fishing.
そのマタリーというのは
How many times bigger than a Matari is a person?
いやそんな大きかねえぞ
Oh, not all that, you know, but yay big. He holds up his hands, perhaps shoulder width
じゃ
apart.
あすごく凶暴だとか
Is it ferocious
いい
or
よ
Nope,
極めて
regular
普
old
通の
fish.
魚だな身が柔らかくて煮ても
It's
焼い
good
ても
grilled,
絶
nice and
品な
tender?
普通の魚だ
Wait, are you just looking for us to get your barbecue?
ですが
Ingredients?
兄上、マタリーって言ったら
About the Matari
キ
though?
ールは何か知っているのか？
You know something, Kiru?
知ってるというか有名な高級魚ですよ。味もさることな
It's
が
a
ら
famous delicacy traded at high prices. You usually serve it at
高値で取
celebrations.
引されてるあの
へえ、高値でな。いい仕事じゃないか。
Regular fish fetching that high a price? Seems like a good deal.
あ
Aren't
れ
they?
それって確か
Yukon watches in silence as we discuss, a smirk on his face. What's wrong?
確か凍るように冷たい北の方の海にしか生息して
They
いない
inhabit the
魚です
frozen seas north of here.
あの辺りはいつも波が荒れていて岩礁だらけで
The waves are routinely rough, the reefs, even seasoned sailors often die.
おいおい
Nope.
せっかく
I went through all the trouble of finding deals that work for you. Don't be a buzzkill.
なんでそう極端なんだ。今度は命に関わりすぎだろ。
That one's straight up life threatening.
いや
The monster hunt.
わがままだね。
Another contract, capturing a
フロ
Furomom.
ムンを捕まえてくるってのがあるぞ。
兄様、それ
Isn't
は
that?
それって確か一匹で1000人は殺せる猛毒を持つあれだよね。
Extremely venomous creature. One animal's worth of venom is enough to kill hundreds of
扱
people.
いには細心の注意が
Extreme
必要
care
で
is required to handle it, but prepared properly, its liver can
心臓
treat
の
heart
病の
disease.
特効薬になる。
さすがだ。わかってるじゃねえか。それに吐く息も猛毒でな。
Its venom can be airborne too. Breathe it in and it'll knock you out cold.
だから、もう少し安全なやつはないのか。
Do you have something reasonable?
あのな。
Listen, safe, sweet deals that turn a good profit are hard to come by. He's right. He's right. If it was safe, if it was a safe deal that made tons of money, people would have taken it.
掃除やらゴミ拾いだって疫病を予防する
San-
大切な仕事だ。
Sanitation is important work and prevents the spread of
あいつは
disease.
誰かがやらなきゃならねえんだ。
Someone's got to do it.
そのくらいわかってるだろうに。
Yeah, but why are you making a prince why are you making a prince, a princess, and 2 imperial agents do that instead of like literally random janitors?
それは痛い
Cut us there. It is important.
いいじゃねえか。最初は糞の片付けでよ。
No, no.
糞。これは
It's a stroke of luck this is available. It might be a shitty job, but I trust you'll toil it through. Oh, that's so bad. 2 terrible puns.
ウコン
Ukon.
やれ。わかった。
Alright, main subject.
じゃあ、本題に
He flashes his smile and posture relaxing slightly. Main subject.
おう前に捕まえた族を
Okay, the bandits. The bandits from before. I remember those.
族
Yep.
というと
Ones that attacked us on the way to
生徒たち
capital.
が襲ってきた
そりゃ覚えているが、
その族どもなんだが
Seems they escaped custody after their court sentencing.
脱走しちまってな
Who let them
他
go?
にもまだ仲間がいたようで極者への大掃除
They had
に
comrades
襲わ
on
れ
the
逃げられ
outside or hit their escort during transit.
あの人たちが
Yeah, those guys are still out there.
全くもって
Careless,
とし
isn't
か
it?
言いようがないね
You mean collaboration with the nobility?
でそいつらがこの帝都に潜伏
Bit of
してい
luck.
るって
Eyewitness
目撃
reports
情
place
報
them in the
が
capital, hiding out in the city. Oh, good.
そんな話をするってことは、
Find and
そいつらを
apprehend them.
探し出して捕まえろってことでいいのか。
そうなんですか。そうか。兄上、これが最初の試
Is
練
this
な
my
んですね。
first test? It would seem to be
わか
so.
りましたその期待、きっと
Alright,
答えてみせます
find the bandits
いや
and arrest them.
探してほしいってのは違えねえが
Find them, but don't capture them. Just call me.
知らせてくれるだけでいい
え
っていうか捕まえたりはしないでもらいたい
I don't want you trying to take them all on your
あ
own.
あ、つまり逃げられた手前、そっちで捕まえないとメンツが。
Your honor takes a hit if you don't bring them back yourself. Your man, your problem.
やれやれ建前くらい言わせろって
Okay, I shouldn't have to tell you this, but
中にはあんちゃんたちの顔を
they
覚えてるやつもい
probably
る
remember
し
your faces. If you engage them, chances are they'll want blood. That's
危険だ
fair.
ってこともあるもっとも目撃情報だけでどこに潜伏しているか手
We
が
have
かり
nothing
す
more
ら
than
ねえ
eyewitness
ところだ
accounts, no hard clues.
闇雲に探したって
okay.
見つからねえだろうがかといって
They don't want to be found. Searching randomly won't help. We can't do nothing.
そ
Okay.
んなわけであんちゃんたちには
Patrol the capital and
奴ら
just
の
stay
探索を
alert.
帝都の見回りを頼みたい
そういうことなら断る理由はないかな。
I have no reason to turn you
おつま
down.
みれだった依頼からしたら随分まとも
This
な
sounds very manageable next to those curious
しか
requests.
も見つ
What
け
did
て
you
も連絡
miss?
するだけでいいという
Ukon was trying to get us to take some very interesting jobs. You could say they were all really shitty, and he really wanted us to toil it through them. Yes. Those were puns. Yes. It was all about cleaning bathrooms. And things associated with the sewer system. Alright. We all have to do if we find... All we have to do if we find anything is contact Ukon. Easy.
引き受けよ
Alright, a real job.
さてひとまず引き受けてはいいが
Yeah, yeah. Everyone was like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
これからどう
What
なさ
now?
るのですか？
そうだな
Well, we wait till we overhear someone talking about these
奴らを
bandits.
探すのはいいが闇雲に動いて
Searching at random isn't efficient.
こういう場合、相手の身になって考えてみると。
Let's put ourselves in their shoes and act based on that. Warehouses. The slums. Cheap inns. That'd probably be where they are. Alright, let's put ourselves in their shoes and act based on that.
相手の身になってか
Hmm.
正直あいつらの考えることなどはよくわからん
I
が
don't know what they're thinking. They don't want to get caught by the
普
cops.
通に考えたら、ひとまずどこかに
One would seek out a hiding space to lay low,
冷めるのを待つって感じ
but
かな。
自分だったら脱獄祝いにパーッと騒ぐがな
for me, I'd go out and find a way to live it up, celebrate my freedom.
なぜそうなるです。もっと真面目に考える
Treat
で
this
す。
at least somewhat seriously, Liz.
いや自分ならそうってだけで
Oh, that's actually what I do, knowing me.
それはどこのろくでなしのごくつぶしなのですか？追われている身でそんな目立つ真似をするなんてダメだ。
What idiot would risk attracting attention while the law seeks their head? A bandit?
おっと、悪いな姉ちゃん。よそ見してたもんだよ。
Sorry, miss, wasn't paying attention. No, I'm sorry. That is that is the voice of the bandit leader, by the way.
そうかい、そうかい。
Don't worry, see you later,
悪かっ
dude.
たな。お、頭。あっちに大浴場もあるみたい
Plus, check out the bath, it's freaking huge. Starts sweating nervously.
いいじゃん、いいじゃん。世に使え
Nothing
る
like-
ものいっぱい
Nothing like a nice drink in a hot bath. Wow, this has got to be the shortest investigative. This has got to be the shortest investigative section in a game I've ever seen. It took what? Not even 5 lines of dialogue before we found them?
久しぶりのシャボですからね。バーッと行きましょう。バーッと。
It's been too long since we've been on the outside. We gotta live it large, damn it.
おうよ。やっぱシャバはいい。
I'm straight. Nothing better than... Kuon's like, are you fucking serious? Haku predicted where they that they'd be here?
あ
You guys. Like he even has his old name.
こいつら
You guys.
あの時の
From that one time we...
まさか
Not that damn bird.
あのクソ鳥
Nuguiso Kami.
来るな
Well, that was fast.
逃げました。
They're making a break. Haku, what do we do?
仕方ない
We have no choice after them.
まさかこんなとこ
Of all places, this is supposed to be an easy job.
楽な仕事
We found them in 1 second, Haku. What are you complaining about? We didn't have to do any footwork or earn our keep.
身を潜めてなきゃならん連中が
They're supposed to be in hiding. What the hell are they doing walking around like this nonchalant?
ハクさんの思考があんなろくでなしと同じ
Haku's thought process was identical to theirs
余
after
計
all.
なお世話だっていうかそんなこと言ってる
We have
場合
more
か
important things to be worrying about.
ここで奴らを逃がしたら間違いなくそのまま
If they slip away, we might not find them again. Let's not miss this chance.
頭戻りやしたかんじゃそろそろ俺たちも
Back already? Alright, time for a bath then.
何悠長なこと言ってんじゃんよ追ってかきやがった
No time for that, we're made.
なんですってこいつは面白い
Let's beat them at their own game. Alright.
返り討ちにしてやりやしょうぜ
Fight time, boys.
バカ野郎んなことよりとっとと逃げるじゃん
They got that damn bird with them. Forget it and book it. Oh, Coco Poe's back and ready for... Backing out for blood. Alright.
あいつは
だから言っ 麦様神が追いかけてきやがったって
It's that damn bird!
麦神
Iguisokami.
ひどいあれようだな。
I can't blame the guy after what Kokobo did to him.
誤解です。
The big mushroom. Your bird is mean to everyone, Rulete.
てめえらとっととずらかれじゃん
Make like a tree and get the fuck out. Wait, what? Mate kudasai. What are they waiting for? You're trying to arrest them.
待て、一人で先に行くな。
Don't go on alone. Rulete. Oh shit, that's not safe. We ought to be safe here.
ここまで来れば
Aren't we in the middle of a city? How is there so much empty land?
待ってください。お願いします。
Please wait.
追いかけてきやがった
You were escaping? You thought you were escaping a giant bird?
ごめんなさい。この間はポコポがご迷惑を。
I'm sorry for what Kokobo did last time.
でもお願い
Don't talk that way about her though.
のことそんな風に言わないであげてください。
It's like, she's not like, how dare you criminals escape? She's like, please don't talk mean about Kokopo.
ポコポはとってもいい子なんです。
He's a very good bird. I don't believe that for a minute.
大きいだけの優しい普通のホロロ
Kind, gentle, fluffy, Hororon. Okay. Hororon.
ふざけんな
That's BS.
そんな化け物みたいなののどこがホロロン町だ
How is something like that Hororon?
どう見たって脱ぎ
It's
さぶかに
possessed
疲れてるじゃんよ
by Nugwizokami.
ココポにひどい言いようだね。
So cruel. Kokopo doesn't deserve it. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think he might be onto something here.
そうです。そのような言い方ひどい
Cruel,
のです。
boorish speech indeed.
これが普通のホロロン町に見えるってかおめえら目が腐ってんじゃねえの
It looked like a regular old Hororon to you. Are you blind? Kuon might be blind.
ホロロン町ってのはなもっと小さいじゃんもっと愛嬌があるじゃんもっと
Hororon are tiny, colorful, and dainty, cuddly little feather balls. They aren't bloodthirsty demons. So this is like, oh, it's just a little sparrow, and it's like you're riding a sparrow. Sparrows aren't that tiny.
そうなのか？
Wait, is that true? Kuon's like, wait, he might be onto something.
猫ね。
Nekone? It's like, wait. We've seen Hororons before. There was one of them in the village we were at. They were like smaller than a cat, and I just thought it was a different kind of animal, not the same species. I thought it was like a pheasant or some shit.
二人とも。
Why are they averting their eyes?
そんな地味でブサイクで巨大なホロロン町がいてたまるかよ
It's a Hororon, that big oaf, all drab and ugly, ready to kill a motherfucker. It's trilling happily. It's out for blood. Shut up, you shitty piece of shit.
ココポは
Kokopo is.
ココポは
You're Kokopo.
地味なんかじゃない。
He's not an oaf.
ルルティが。
Did really
こう
to
言っ
yell?
たと。
なんだチクショー本当
I was only telling the
そ
truth.
のことを言っただけじゃんよやっちゃうぞてめえらやっちゃうからな
Alright, let him have it. Sugoi the Kai. Your Sugoi the Kai are the bird's giant ass wings. Look at those giant ass chicken breasts. Defeat Monsnu. Okay. We're fielding everybody this time. Can I go to... Oh, hold up. Because it's giving me controller instructions, so I'll use the controller. That's fine. Unit info. Wind damage, earth damage, max health. I guess I'll equip both of these, sure. Wait, I'm the flimsiest person here. Who is the tankiest? Realty is the tankiest. I'll give Realty the health. 171, that's a shit ton of health. Alright. Wait, which one's share? Oh, this one. Okay. Ready? Fight! We're out to arms. The combat music's really quiet. Alright.
できることをやるです。
Okay, we got like a bunch of guys. This guy looks like he's a range dude. These guys are boomerang throwers. These guys are the cleave guys. Who's going first? Is it Nekane going first? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yuzutsu? Yeah, it looks like Nekane is going first. I don't know what she has for abilities, honestly, so I'm just gonna like look at her skills. What does she have? Yuzutsu, a magic attack. Details? Range is 4, so she can hit that guy with a fireball, basically. Fire of So, 2 Suns, Enervate, Lee of Bagua. Even the strongest of defenses burn away with this. Okay, it's a fireball. And she has Water of North, blah blah blah. This is a heal, I guess. The charge, this is normal. This costs Zeal. I assume these are heals? Skill, no movement cost. Or you can't move. Raises defense by 20% to a single target. And these are like heals of varying degrees. Okay, she's like a dedicated wizard. Obviously, we don't need to cast any heals. I'm tempted to put defense up, though. How long does the defense up last? That's what I'd like to know. Because if we got, like, a defense up, a big defense up, we could, like, put the bird out in, like, a more combat-oriented, in, like, a longer, for, like, a longer combat. Segetsu Haku. Which one's which? Hako is defense up. Okay. I guess we just like fireball this guy's ass. I don't see a reason not to.
着火。
67. Yeah, she hits hard.
焼けたです。
And she can reposition herself after that. She is a wizard. I'm gonna keep her. Actually, hold up. When is the few units? Map? Who's next? Looks like their captain's up. They have a guy that's up soonish. Alright. We are like mid. Okay, R2. Yeah, we want to put her at the back. I'm gonna put her like at the back here. Relocate. Natural healing. She heals like Wolverine. Okay. This bird is our tank, so I'm gonna put our bird up front and just like smack it. Ideally, stopping these guys from advancing on us. Oh, this guy's an archer. Kiryu's an archer. Okay, Haku probably goes right. Or do I move here and just like block these guys in? And try not to give them too... How much movement do these guys have? 3? 1, 2, 3. If I go here, I'm probably safe from movement-based stuff. Oh, the AoE or single target. I mean, I guess I hit the AoE. Thread him. 34, okay.
無茶しすぎないでね。ごめんなさい。
Zone of control on that guy, so he can't go anywhere. Ooh, 46. Damn, that guy hits hard. Mainly. All right, a list review. Looks like Fire Emblem. Yeah, we're down. We're playing. Fire Emblem. It's pretty good, right? No, I don't think anyone has any problems with Fire Emblem, right? 108 damage? Sweet Jesus, kid. I mean, we crit for almost that guy's full hit points. That was a nice shot. This kid has some big damage. Okay. How far does she move? She moves 3. One moves 4. If I move like... I don't want to be in range of this guy. 1, 2, 3. I guess this guy can't actually reach me, right? He's 1, 2, 4 away. And he only moves 3. So I guess I just chill out here. That's fine. He can't hit anyone. Huon goes in for the kill. Roundhouse. He'll drop this to make it faster. Alright, cool. We'll get to that in a second. Flare Bell up. Nice. Solidify. Is this a skill? Greatly reduces physical damage. Alright, that's a new skill. I guess we can... It doesn't say how long it lasts. It just says 20%. It might be a passive.
さてどうする
This 20% chance to reduce damage is like kind of meh, but it's like a skill. It's like an active. It's kind of weak. But if it's because it doesn't have a duration, that'd be 1 turn. That seems pretty bad. But all right, this guy, he's got range. I'm positive. I'll put Haku over here. I think we're gonna put Haku into this guy. He's level 3. Haku can't do shit. Ouch. Okay, coming in. Damn, they hitting hard. Well, lucky us, we have a wizard healer ready to roll. This guy's gonna hurt. Their boomerangs hurt. 36. Ouch. We'll get on him shortly. It's not a big deal.
油断はしないのです
Okay. Ooh, we have to move to heal. Okay, relocate. Not after moving, good to know.
治癒力よ高まれ
It's really hard to do those holds, but we failed it.
狙い撃ちます
Wait, this isn't your first mission queue? Alright. I guess we just keep pumping people full of arrows. God, this kid hits hard. Holy shit.
これで
I mean, it's an archer. It's an archer against unarmored people. I'm kind of expecting it, but damn, he hits really hard. Like, when he wants to fuck people up, he's just like, I'm going for it, guys. He heals to full. This guy's chilling out at the back. I guess we just, like, grind through these guys. Can I move and attack 2 of these? I think I want to do that. Hit both of them at the same time with our cleave. Trap the other one in combat.
無茶しすぎ
Seems good to me, right? Doubling up on her
た
damage.
めにも頑張ります
She leveled up. Oh my goodness, she has a line attack now. No, that's a cleave. Hits all opponents in front of her and decreases their defenses by 15%. Well, that seems really good. I like the description. She's like, I seem to be hitting all opponents in front, and it decreases their defenses by 15%. It's such a tactical response.
まずは目の前にね
It's such a tactical analysis. It's like I wasn't expecting this her to be like, oh, I seem to be just like murdering the shit out of them. Alright. Well, we don't need Kuon to do any healing, so Kuon's gonna be kicking. Actually, we probably could have. Hold up. No, this is still good. I want this guy dead.
Emotional damage.
I was because Kuon actually has line attacks. I was debating putting her here. But her attacks are actually not 2 range, they're lines, so putting her here is actually bad. She'd want to be here, I think. Which, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold up, can she do that? Move here. Would that be better? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think this is actually better. Yeah, there's no reason to move further. Oh, rip those lackeys.
さてどうする？
Alright. Ooh, I wonder if high ground gives anything. Let's find out. It's over. I have the high ground! Apparently not, damn. We poisoned him.
こんなもんか？
I whiffed on both the crits though, it's kind of my fault, but... Ooh. Good to know. Good to know. Right there. They actually have to retreat to throw their melee. I don't know if it's the AI moving them or if they actually have to retreat. But that's curious if they can. Oh no, he can melee attack. Okay, never mind. Alright, so these two clearly got this. I guess I advance and fireball. Move forward a couple of spaces, cast fireball. I could also put defense up on the burb. I don't know that that's necessary though. Rain of Fire did not kill him. Maybe defense up would have been better. You underestimate him. Alright, Legolas. Legolas, honestly I should put Legolas into the Bandit Chief, but... I don't want to have to worry about my protagonist being useless. And dying. That would be awkward. So, Archer. Archer, who is actually like our best DPS here. Having the scout passive of shoot and move seems really good. It's like, I can full attack while moving. What? No one else even has full attack. Damn. Like, 100 damage is insane. When this guy's hitting for 30, she's hitting for 35. His attack stat is the same, but he hits for like twice as much. Or almost 3 times as much. Like, that's ridiculously high, right? Although, is he the highest level? 7, 6, 7, 7. Oh, not by much. Once Howho's 110, you're gonna make a Google Doc or some shit of Howho's synergy from RVS Crash Tutorials, tell its programs. Niche strategies. You're gonna make a guide for other people? Oh, that's very generous of you. Alright, so this guy might be a mess, so I'm gonna... He can cleave everyone in front of her. There's no reason not to just run in here and beat this guy up. Alright, in we go. Kick him in the junk. Actually, Kuon could have been at range. That might have been a better idea. Oh well. Natural healing, zone of control. Attack with... Wait, didn't we have a cleave? Yeah, we do have a cleave. Okay. Oh, it's an upgraded version of the skill. The second hit cleaves. Ah, okay. Not quite what I thought was happening, but alright. Okay, so the cleave follow-up hits. And we can move after that to lock him in place. Yeah. Oh god, the bird's getting another turn. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, but there is no mercy here for you. 2 turns of... 2 turns. Does the defense down stack? He's at 14 defense. Let's see if it stacks. It's at 14. I'm gonna remember that. Okay, it doesn't seem to stack. So the defense down doesn't stack. That's not exactly a bad thing. In fact, it makes more sense. It makes more sense than it stacking and being able to just endlessly spam defense down to kill someone. That would be gross. Oh, I don't know why I moved. That was silly. I didn't even move into combat with it. Yeah, this guy hits harder when he's in melee range. We could have put her in for zone of control and fucked him up. Let's see. How much damage is this? 21. I don't see a reason to throw out attacks right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. Can she fireball this guy from here? 29. Not exactly a legendary amount of damage, but alright. As a certified sanist How fan who loves her shit ton. Bunch of different servants. You can absolutely fill a Google Doc. Oh, I'm sure you can. Can I buff her? I guess I just like... I mean, the mission goal is to beat this guy. I'm just hitting this guy for XP, right? I think we just bully this poor ranged guy for XP. Offer me thy XP. Not like we were hitting super hard anyway. I'll just keep her at a range. Let's see, how hard does this hit? 79! Good lord. Alright, if that guy gets to max heal, that's gonna be a problem. We can't shoot him yet. If I move here, I can shoot this guy, right? How hard do we hit? He cannot shoot after moving! Interesting. Do we have another skill? Let's see. You shan't miss. 5 area. A rain of arrows. Huh. Can't move. He's gonna do max range. If he does 4 range, he's line attack. Interesting. He needs to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get in there. So like this way. Up. Can't do this. Alright. 36 it is. Damn, that guy's super tanky. I just want to enjoy my freedom, damn it. This guy is super tanky. He's a moron, but a moron with power. The worst kind of moron. I like that we have random combat dialogue playing. That's kind of cool. Alright, Kuon has... I want to see, do any of these deal more damage? Her kunai do less damage, but they're at range. Okay. And she can heal somebody else, but not herself? First 0.75 for damage. Okay. So right now, and then she has 20% chance to tank hits. Okay. Well, she's certainly not healing anyone else. Alright. Defend. 4x physical defense. I see. 30. 3x defense. Oh, he has like a special that's giving him defense against physical attacks. I see. Yo, what's up, my dude? Alright, I'd rather not get killed, so I'm gonna like retreat her. Here. The bird is obviously our tank, so we'll just keep the bird in melee. And zone of control theoretically keeps him from running away. Please wait. Kokopo's actually quite a smart bird. Don't come any closer, please. Does this look like the face of mercy? Does that look like the face of mercy? Our first mission, and it's these chubs. Can't tell if we're lucky or unlucky. I have to go see who's going next. The bandit's actually going next. I don't want Haku to die. Stay in place. You're not going anywhere. Oh, he's bullying the bird. Double crits. It's just a little sparrow. Oh, he's going for Kuon. Ouch. Oh, Kuon's dead. People are flimsy AF in this. Damn. Alright. 20 attack. 31. Oh, I didn't realize there was a two-part to that. Oops, I didn't crit either of those. Alright, go bully. Haku, you're healed to full. Go beat up this guy. We're trying. Oh shit, wrong person! Well, that was a mistake. Alright. That was a mistake. I moved the wizard into melee. Oops. After healing. That was a mistake. Let's see. Do I want to just nuke this guy down? Who do I have next? Full map. Bird Lady's next, and our protagonist is next. Let's see. Bird Lady does not deal lethal to him. Our protagonist does not. Dang, we actually have to like... Okay. Well, we screwed up our movement, so I guess we're doing this. I'm intentionally not killing him, by the way. Leaving him on death's door. I want to get a little bit more XP. It's time for the bird to carve everyone a new asshole. This bloodthirsty carnivorous beast. Yup, that's some disgusting cleave. $26 XP. God, she's gonna gain so much XP off her AoE abilities. The protagonist is so weak, but holy shit, Birdlet. Oh my goodness. After defeating the gang, they retreat. Did we catch anyone? Before long, however, we track the stubborn bandit down and corner him in an alleyway. Sorry for the cliched line, but I'm gonna need you to come along quietly. Like I'm getting caught by you punks. Wait. See you later. Do you think you can get away from us? We try to give chase, but he quickly disappears into the dark. He's getting away. From the shadow of the alley, a thick, sticky sound splashes unsettlingly. I shine a light onto the ground ahead of me. Wait, how are you shining a light? Where the sound seems to be coming from? What does he need help with? There I laid eyes on the struggling form of Mosnu, who had fallen into a pit of mud. Or, oh no, that isn't mud. He fell into a pit of mud, but it isn't mud. Oh dear. That's a cesspool. Come to think of it, this area is a waste collection point. Oof. Kuon and Nekone grimace in unison, leaning back from the stink. We have to take him to Oshtor, but this is a bit... Kuon's gone, right? I look to the side to consult Kuon and what to do, but when I do, no one's there. Kuon?
それ
Kuon?
じゃあハク、オシトルに知らせてくるから、あとはお
We're
願い。
gonna report to Ashtor, Haku. The rest is in your hands. Kuon, Nekone, and Realty ride off on Kokopo's back without a further word.
うん早く知ら
Yep,
せない
we
と
need to let him know quickly.
兵は拙速を尊ぶなのです。急がなければならない
Soldiers value speed. We should make haste to be away from you. Sir Haku?
それじゃあ私
I'll be going then.
どこへ行こうというのかね。
Oh, where are you going? Yoink.
話してください。
Please let go. Not so easily, my friend. It's come to this, and you're gonna share in this terrible fate.
ハクさん怖いです。なんか顔が怖いですから。
Your face is scaring me, Haku.
いいからおめえらさっさと助けるじゃん。
Hurry up and pull me out of this.
キュール助けてく
The
れ
poor man's begging for your help.
私だって嫌ですよ。
I don't want to do anything.
助けてあげてくださいよ。
Haku, you do it.
仕方がない。これに捕まれ。
Hold this. I grab a nearby branch of a fairly reasonable thickness, holding out for Masu to grab onto.
助かった。
You're a life there. Yeah, wouldn't it be embarrassing, Masnu, to drown in a literal pool of shit?
重っキュール手伝え。
Through help.
はい。
I don't know if it's because his clothes are soaking up the liquid, but this guy is unbelievably heavy. It snapped. And now he's sinking face first into the pool. Alright. No ecchi. But this poor guy is sinking face first into a cesspool.
さて帰ろうか。
All in a day's work. Let's head on
何言
back.
ってるんですか。
What?
早く助け
We
ない
need
と
to。save him?
これは見捨てても許される。
They'll forgive us even if we abandon
い
him.
え、気持ちはすごくわかりますけど、だからって。
There's no, he's sinking. Finally, the guards round up Mosnu and his gang, even though they aren't terribly pleased with the stench. The bandits allow themselves to be quietly led away, seemingly broken of their defiant spirit. This poor guy, literally almost drowned in a pool of feces. Oh, man, rough
そして
day.
キュールの視線が言いたい。無事に助け出せたのだからいい
And
じゃん。
Kiryu continues to stare a hole into my head. At least we got him out
キュ
safely.
ールもあれだけ感謝されて誇っていいと思う。
Alright. Be proud of how much he appreciated what we did for him. He appreciated it so much he wept and even embraced you. God. Oh my God. He embraced you.
これにて一件落着。運に始まり運に終わる。
Oh well, this case is closed at any rate. All shitty that ends
す
shitty.
ごくいいこと言っているように聞こえますけど、そんなことない
It sounds like you're saying something good and pithy, but it isn't good at
そ
all.
んなに涙目になって言うなよ。まるでこっちが悪い。
You're making me feel like the bad guy here. Oh God. Our first mission. Well, Haku got a level, but he's certainly super far behind. Alright, Kiryu's chain has been strengthened Hakichu. Ooh, a second shot on his ranged attack. That seems good. Up to 1.18 from 1.0 damage, I think. And a codex for fire damage. Rain elemental activation stat boost increased by 10%. Okay. Ooh, 10% attack. That's pretty good. Alright, Kiryu's like objectively our worst character right now. By a significant order of magnitude. He's getting a lot worse. Our next bit, maybe we just can't level people to save our lives, but damn. Their attack stats seem really bad. $19, $20. It's one level and his stats are so damn low. Oh my god. Look at the stats. One level and the difference is like 6 attack, 2 defense, and like 30 health. Damn, alright. And she's got like decent defense, a fuck ton of health. I guess she's got some speed stats. And this guy's just an absolute monster in terms of stats. Alright. Alright, well. Looks like we're not getting anything good for defense anytime soon. I mean, we are 3 levels below Realty. But man, our attack feels potato compared to everyone else's. And I'm not sure what our main character is supposed to have. He has basic melee. Like, I guess I give him higher attack stat. Just push him for more attack. Seems okay. Kiryu seems like someone who basically doesn't want to get in combat. So does Nekone. They basically just want to like stack attack and go home. Rulity could actually go for defensive. Rulity could go for everything, honestly. Her health is really high though, so I'm not going to give her any of that. We'll probably start with like defense to keep her from dying. Because it seems like she's our tankiest character. Alright. I think that looks good. Save that. Rulity is also like our highest level character because she can cleave unlike everyone else. So she'll have a big advantage until the rest of our characters unlock some sort of cleave. Alright, what next? Ooh, we have choices. Guard post, hallway, alleyway, bedroom. How am I supposed to know? I assume we can do all 4 of these? Choices? The last set of choices were false choices where we had to pick all of them at the end. I guess I'll pick hallway, see what's up. Right. Alright, Haku's running off to the toilet. That'll teach me to drink tea before bed, it's cold out here. Back to the warmth of your bed. What was that sound? Halfway back to my room from the toilet, a sound from the inn's main entrance distracts me. And curious to know what was making such noise, I decide to take a peek. Kuon? From a distance, I distinguish the shape of Kuon's back as she slips outside. She doing the... Kuon got by on her own, fine, years for presumably at least weeks without you. She'll be okay. She'll be okay, Haku. Yeah, Kuon can take care of herself. Sleepy. Maybe she wanted to look at the moon, get some fresh air or something? Yeah, that seems fair. As long as I'm out, I'll have a drink and stargaze before going to bed. Oh, the stars do look nice. I mean, we don't have lighting everywhere. What's next? That was actually pretty chill. What about the alleyway? Late at night, Kiryu and I make our patrol of the city, keeping an eye out for the fires and suspicious figures. Alright. Working for free isn't my cup of tea in this chill. It's our duty. Falls to us to maintain the peace. Try saying that to the others in their warm beds back at the inn. It's no coincidence Kuon and the others assigned this job to us, conveniently exempting themselves. Under the pretext of sharing the workload, we've been stuck with patrols, and they get beauty rest. And with this weather, we really drew the short straw. I hope none of the usual drunks pass out in the cold. I could go for a drink. I would have brought some sake had I known about the weather. Don't patrol drunk. What would that leave you in if you needed? What state would that leave you in if something needed your attention? Kiru smiles wryly as he speaks. Hey, like, one drink isn't the end of the world. You're just walking.
こう考えてみろ。寒い方が見回りに支障
Well,
が出る
think of it this way. Cold impedes how effectively we patrol. I hate to tell you, but alcohol actually is worse for you. It might feel warmer, but it's actually worse for you in the cold.
ここは屋台で一杯引っ掛けて
Wouldn't it make us more efficient peacekeepers if we had a drink to warm us up and raise our spirits?
はかどるというもんじゃないか。
ほ
How about warm water or something like that? Tea. Tea
貸
works.
してくれ。
In light of that reasoning, lend me some cash. What?
う。どうしてそうなるんですか？
出る前に財布を取り上げられたんだよ。仕方ない
They made me leave my wallet behind. It's not like I had a choice.
そんな割れ身の目を
Don't give me that look. Come on. You're not trusted with your own money, Haku. Don't ask for money to buy alcohol.
わかりました。私もお腹が空きましたし。
I'm hungry. If it's only a light drink,
や
let's...
っぱり
Never mind. I don't want to do shit, but I just feel pathetic. Yeah. Asking for money from people.
このまま見回りを続けましょう。
Back to patrolling. And in the end, the cold continued to relentlessly bite. But something caught my eye. A straw mat left out to dry and forgotten.
いいもんがあるじゃないか。
That's an idea. What? What are you doing?
なに生活の知恵というやつだ。
Waste not, want not, it's common wisdom. I wrapped the mat around my shoulders like a cloak.
これで少しは寒さがしのげる。
It'll insulate me a bit.
さ
Haku.
だからそんな目で見るな。
I'm freezing half to death
仕方
here.
ないだろう。
その格好、不審者と間違われますよ。
Gonna attract suspicion dressed like that?
何言ってる。紳士であり、たとえ何を着ていても
A true gentleman can make anything work for his outfit if worn stylishly.
ハクさんの前向きすぎる考えに
I can't keep up with your
ついてい
thinking.
けません。
Haku, just looking more and more like a homeless person.
そいつは修行が足りんな。日々
You should work on that. Practice thoughts like this every day if you can. Yeah, okay. Stop your around. What's this?
賊が出たみたいですね。
Bandits, from over there. We should help. We should help. Alright.
いや待て。それぞれ持ち場ってやつがある。自分たちが言っても
We shouldn't help. Haku, you lazy fuck. You're on patrol looking for trouble. You're basically a policeman.
ですが、
それに持ち場を離れてこの辺りで何かがあったらどうする。
Haku, objectively the worst person to make a police officer. Imagine a police officer. You're like a police officer on patrol and you hear someone screaming for help and you're just like, oh, someone's in trouble. We should go help them. What if something happens over here? Someone's in trouble. It's our job to help. But that's not my patrol route. Someone's in trouble. It's like he's a fucking NPC. Oh my god. It's like an NPC guard in Assassin's Creed. It's like there's like 50 people dying brutally, and your lord's being stabbed to death, and you're like, oh, he's about 10 feet away, right? Nope, I only attack people within 8 feet of me. He's fine.
そうでしたね。
He's being imprudent to abandon the area we're patrolling.
決してめんどくさいからとか
It's the safer
危ない思い
play.
したくないから
You
ではない
lazy
からな。
bitch, Haku. All at once, a figure materialized from nothing as it bolted towards us around the corner.
何者です。
Who are you?
すまない。悪化に追われている。
I'm being chased by some unpleasant men. Going by her voice, she sounds like a woman, but she hides in the shadows before I can see her face.
おい、今こちらに怪しい奴が来なかったか。
Did anyone suspicious pass through here now? A group of guards appear in short order, tromping through the streets with heavy
追
footsteps.
われていると言っていたが
Unpleasant men, but it's the guards.
悪感とか言ってた
They're capital guards, not ruffians. Which means
どうす
I
る
should turn her in, or
こい
oh
つ
no
は
wait.
一瞬しか見えなかったがどこかで見たこと
I'm fairly sorry. Holy fuck, Haku! Make up your mind.
だとすれば
If that's the case.
それが。
さあこっちは何の異常もありませんでした
No one unusual? Did something
何があった
happen?
んです
We're tracking a suspect spotted fleeing the scene of a storehouse robbery. Have you seen anything? Seriously?
そう言われれば先ほど何やら
I heard frantic footsteps that way, that's all.
姿は見えませんでしたがね。
それだ。間違いないか。
Our thief. No mistaking it, right?
ええ、まあ。
To the best of my memory.
そこの裏通りの
They took off down the alleyway there.
よし。おうぞ。協力感謝する。
Thank you for your assistance, citizen. What is Haku doing other than just skipping out on work? The guard turns to run in the direction I indicated, then pauses and turns back to me.
それと、お前。職がないのなら、職案を尋ねるとよい。
Oh, if you have no work, you can visit the job placement office when you can. He avoids looking at the straw mat wrapped around me.
ハクさん、
まあ待て。言いたいことがあるだろうが。
I got my
やっぱ
reasons.
りその格好はどうかと思います
I
よ。
don't think the mat's a good idea. I think they mistake you for a beggar.
そうだね。
Yeah.
すまんな。助かった
Thanks, you did wonderfully. Why are we protecting this chick again? Why are we protecting her? As the guard's booted footfalls grow further and distant, the girl peeks out of her cover, wary.
礼を言おう。この恩は忘れない。
I'll never forget this favor. Isn't this the person who tried... Oh wait, no, she's an Imperial agent, isn't she?
見たことがあると思う。
I thought I saw her before. Her name is Nosuri, right?
連中に引き渡さなくて正解だったな。こちらと協力関係にあるのが捕まったとなれば、面倒なことになるところだった。
Wait, wasn't Nosuri not working with us? Nosuri, as I recall, Nosuri and her brother were actual bandits, right? And they were just working as agents on contract? Alright.
気にしなくていい。
Don't worry, I had my own
こちら
reasons.
のやってのことだ。
わけ？
Reasons?
わけと
You know me? You know who I am?
まさか私のことを知って。
まあ、そういうことだが。
You could say that.
そうか。分かってくれていたのか。
You recognize me and hope to pursue my freedom. My hard work hasn't been for naught. Misunderstanding. She looks at me with grateful eyes, moved to the point of her voice wavering. Get out of here, they'll be back.
いつ追っ手が来るかわからん。
ああ、そうさせてもらおう。
Wait, but you...
そうか。豊かに見えるテートにも影があるのだな。
Even in the affluence of the capital, there are those who live in the shadows.
やはり私のしていることは間違いでは
My
なかっ
mission
た。
hasn't been an error after all.
こうして貧しくも立派に
To live
生きてい
so
る
honorably as a poor man. For the sake of people like you, I strive yet harder.
さらに精進せねば。
Nozuri? She says, sheds a dramatic tear and produces a small bag from her pocket.
温かいものでもお食べ。
Use this to eat something warm on this cold night. The bag feels heavy for some reason.
分かっているとも。いかに帝のお膝元とはいえ。
And even in the Mikado's own city, the destitute of the world endure.
この寒空。
Don't catch a cold in this
風
weather,
邪
sir.
でもひかないようにな。
Be well. And then with surprising dexterity, she nimbly bounds off into the
何
night.
ですその袋。
The bag?
さて、何
No idea, it feels heavy. I loosen the drawstrings to find money. A lot of money. The bag's stuffed to the brim.
さっきの人って追われていた。
She's a bandit, right? A fugitive? Is it okay we let her off the hook?
いや、まあそうなんだが。いろい
I got my reasons.
このことはオシトルも了承済みだから心配する。
Oshdor's aware of her, it ought to be fine.
兄上がですか？それならいいん
He
です
knows her? Okay, what are you doing with that?
それはどうするんです？
I regard the bag. It's really not a small amount. This is a fat wad of cash.
それって蔵を破った
Is that the money stolen in the robbery? I doubt it would look good if we have that when the guards come back.
お前に預けて。
I'll leave it in your care, Kiryu.
嫌ですよ。そんな困ります。
I can't be seen with that.
いやこっちも
Well, I can't keep it. Hold on to it.
横暴ですよ。ハクさんがどうにかして
Don't be unreasonable. Do something. Come on. The coin pouch jingles as we toss it back and forth, frantically trying to force it on each other. As our struggle continues, someone, I'm not sure who, fumbles the bag and it sails off into the dark. These two are fucking idiots.
ああ、さて、行くか。
Well, back to patrol.
続けんとな。
そうですね。
So they lost, like,
続け
they
ないといけ
found,
ないで
it's
す
like
ね。
finding a briefcase full of cash and then arguing over who's gonna do something with it until one of you idiots throws it in the lake? How stupid do you have to be? Jesus Christ. Okay. Haku continuing to be stupid. The cold doth bore into my bones, to say nothing of the late hour. I drink to warm the spirit. I must be thrifty. Pain! Pain! Where does this pain come from? Maru flinches, writhing in pain as a blunt object takes him off guard. Who would hold such cruelty and discontent for poor Maru as to throw stones at him? But no voice doth answer, but now, what's this? Such lucre, wealth beyond compare, a hoard of coins so plain a vessel. Praise the day, for thou art sufficient to pay Maru's debts, once and all for all. Heaven doth smile sweetly on poor Maru this day forsooth. Life is good for Maru. So natural he's gonna spend it all on alcohol, right? Woman, sir. What? Where'd you get that money from? Oh god. Are we getting Maru arrested? What do you ask? This coin has bestowed itself upon me as if it fits a gift from on high? Alright. We'll hear the details at the garrison. It's the heaven's own blessing on me. Take him away, boys. Take him away. Dragged by his arms, Maru is taken to the Capital Guard's garrison. If only Maru phrased that in a less ridiculous way. The scholar's cries fall on deaf ears as the faint light of dawn creeps into the sky. God, Haku is such a dumbass. A lazy dumbass who didn't even want to try to deal with finding lost money. Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. You found some stolen money. Just go return it and be like, hey, we found this giant-ass pouch and heard there was a robbery. Here's a bunch of money. Like, if nothing else, the guy'd probably appreciate it. But apparently they can't do that. Alright, Kuon's room. Obviously I picked this because Kuon's the best. Finally freed from my desk work, I leaned back to stretch, only to bash my arm against the table corner. You'll be okay, Haku. I roll up my sleeve to find blood oozing from the scratch, grimacing. It's a scratch. I should tell Kuon. No. This'll heal up on its own. If it were more serious, maybe, but I'd feel bad bothering her for a scratch. Grind, grind, grind. Grinding noises echo from behind her door as I pass by. Sounds like she's making medicine or something. Mortar and pestle? Doing some basic, alchemy? She's humming to herself? I decide to peek into the room and a strange fragrance wafts across my nose and I understand. She's working. Unlike you, who does nothing when you're just chilling out here. What you doing hovering out there? Come on in. I didn't want to interrupt, sorry. I'll be done soon. Hang around for a bit. She indicates a cushion and I take a seat watching her work. She grinds something dark green and paste-like into a mortar, continuing to hum pleasantly. So, you're making medicine, right? I doubt you're grinding up condiments. A new salve. You wanted to put some rare herbs you found to proper use? Oh, nice, nice. Impressive, you're always prepared. Looking around her room, there's a lot more equipment in here than when we first moved in. All of it inscrutable to the untrained eye. Its use is unclear at best. They're probably tools for apothecary work, but to me they're not much more than curiosities. Anything curious? The equipment, but what effect does this weird-looking fruit have? I understand it's an ingredient or reagent, but... I gingerly pick up a poisonous-looking reddish-black fruit, replete with yellow spots. Alright, it's an Ikora ship. Ingested, it has an anti-pyretic effect, lowering the body temperature. So it's good against inflammation? Okay.
口に含め
Anti-inflammatory.
森でこんな木の実見つけても毒にしか
If I saw this lying in the forest, I'd stay away. It looks poisonous.
こう聞いてもとても食いたいと
Even if I knew that, I don't know if I'd want to eat that.
だからこうやってすりこぎで潰して
It's easier to take as a pill or powder.
飲みやす
Good
くする
plan, Kuon.
他にも鎮痛作用のある天麻やピワ用とかも加える
That way you can add analgesics like Tenma or PYO, which makes it effective cold medicine. Yep.
ただし形成の美女すら顔面崩壊させるほど苦い薬なのが
It's got a big flaw though. It's super bitter. Even a beauty like myself would make a sour face after tasting it.
どんだけ苦いんだか
Understandable.
わからんような例えだな口にしたくない
It doesn't make me want to put it in my mouth.
ようやく口に逃がし
The best medicines are the most
大変
bitter.
ひどい味がするものかな
風邪にならんよ
Yeah, I don't want to catch a cold around you then. Be careful, the dreaded anime cold can strike at any time. Anytime it rains, you'll get a cold.
それが一番いい方法
No better medicine than not getting sick.
しないに限るもの
It's true, it's
し
true.
かしさすが詳しいな
How do you know all the names? My mother was an instructor when I was an apprentice. Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
普段はとっても優しいんだけど
She was really strict when she taught, but normally was very gentle and kind. Well, she takes her profession seriously.
間違えたら叩かれて時には朝までつきっきりで教えられたこともあったっけ
She'd hit me if I made a mistake, and often we'd study through the night and into the morning. Damn, your mother's merciless when she's teaching. Holy shit.
かなり厳しい先生だったな
Sounds really stern to have as a teacher, yeah. An entire day? Holy shit.
うんでもそうしなくてはならないかな
Yeah, there's a lot of dangerous substances involved in apothecary work. I guess it is pre-med. You're doing pre-med and like chemistry at the same time, right? That's pretty rough.
ほんの少し分量を間違えただけで
A small error when measuring dosage can cause trouble. You have to be meticulous.
細心の注意が求められる
True. It seems you keep It seems your dosages are made for yourself and not for our character though, because both times she's dosed us, it's been like a serious fucking dose and not like a little drop.
大変なこと
強すぎる
Serious
薬
trouble.
は毒
High
と同じ
concentrations of medicine might be toxic. They can kill or disable a person.
廃人に変えたり死に追いやった
That's
り
true.
も
That's
するか
true.
な
しか
I can see why she was strict with your education
指
then.
導の厳しさもうなずける
うん
No such thing as too strict when you got people's lives. That's a good philosophy to have, Kuon.
それは分かったが母親にそんな
Didn't your mother get overbearing?
嫌なもんだろうが反発して
Did you just rebel and go, I don't want to be an apothecary?
とかならなかったか
うーんそう
No, as though I thought that,
なか
but-
ったわけじゃないけど
Kuon puts down her tools and looks at the ceiling as though reflecting.
厳しい理由は
She had a proper reason for being tough, and otherwise she was a warm person. She's only tough about medicine too, right? She knows when to be appropriately harsh and is otherwise like really chill.
風邪で寝込んだ時なんて
When I got sick, she'd stay by my bed and take care of me.
うまく薬を調合
When I
できた
started
時
making medicine, she was
自分のことのよ
ecstatic.
うに喜んでくれてまあ
I can't say I'm a huge fan of how she made me take bitter medicine for my own health, though.
ごめんなさいだったな
Must be a good memory. Kuon's smiling with nostalgia. But just for a moment, a shadow of loneliness creeped into her smile. Go on.
うんなんでもないかな
It's nothing. Shaking her head, she returns to grinding with her mortar and pestle. Unfamiliar liquids and powders go into the deep green mix from earlier.
これで出来上がり
I should do it. Here you go, Haku.
吐く
What? The salve-like contents of the mortar go into a shell container, which she hands to me.
さっきの傷薬
You're giving it to me?
吐くは生傷が絶えないみたいだし持ってた方がいいかなって
You're always getting cuts and scrapes. Hold on to a fresh supply.
遠慮なく使ってほしいかな
I'll make more when you run out. Don't be stingy.
そっかありがとな
Alright. She was making it for us. That's very generous.
とは言ったものの
That said,
この傷薬
this stuff won't make you issue, right? Like last time? I don't want to revisit that.
さてそろそろ行くか
I've got some work to take care of.
仕事も残ってるしな
ちょっと
Hold on a moment. She grabs my sleeve as I turn to go. Show me your arm, Haku. He rolls up my sleeve, exposing my arm, or rather, the scrape I acquired earlier. How does this guy manage to injure himself so easily?
よく気づいたな。
I'm surprised you noticed. It's just a scrape.
わざわざ薬師様
It's not worth bothering an apothecary over. I'll just let it heal naturally.
この程度なら自然に治るのを待てば。
ダメ。
That won't fly. Have a seat. Despite my objections, Kuon pushes me back to her workstation and makes me sit.
大事の前の生じ。小さな怪我と
Better to be safe than sorry. Small wounds can become problems if they fester or get infected.
それも薬師の教えになる。
Oh boy, more apothecary wisdom.
そういうこと。それじゃ
I'll put antiseptic on it. Hold still.
じっとして。
もは
No matter what I say, I don't think I'm worrying my way to this one.
やそのできれば痒かったりし
If you can avoid it, can I get a salve that doesn't itch so
この
much?
薬痒くは
Oh, this one won't itch. Kuon gives me a wide, toothy smile. I think I've seen that one before. Uh-oh.
本当か？
Really?
じゃあ
I'll be alright even if it's totally slathered
全
on?
然平気なやつだな。
それは保証できないかな。
Well, I can't guarantee that. What? Disregarding my confusion, she scrapes the last of the mortar's contents out and pastes them on.
しみる。なんだ？
What is it? It doesn't sting, it hurts!
しみるというより。
Sorry, Haku. But I'm not really sorry. You brought this on yourself. Sharp, prickling sensations assault the irritated parts of the
やっ
wound.
ぱりしみる。これは
It
よく
stings.
聞くんだけど
I figured it might.
ちょっとだけ
Effective, but it
刺激が
does
強い
irritate a
から
little.
難点かな。
なんてって。いち
How don't you improve the formula or something?
言ったかな。
The best medicine's always bitter. If it has faults, you know it
ちょっ
works.
と癖があった方がよく聞くんだ
Kuon.
から
Kuon is classically merciless.
そうは言ってもな。この際聞かなくていいから。痛くも痒くもない。
I prefer something that helps more than hurts. Be grateful you even have a doctor if you're living in a fantasy world. Come on, dude.
うーん
Alright, let me bandage it. You shouldn't rush this. Your body's important, you know.
我慢我慢いい加減な処置で
Isn't it
済ま
just
そう
like a small scrape?
ダメかな
Like a rug burn or something? Damn, she's taking this super seriously.
まあ、そりゃそうなん
It's
だ。
true, but... Alright, I trail off and let Kuon go about her treatment. A prickling pain shoots up my arm as she wraps a bandage around the wound.
そろそろいいかな。
Almost done. My body tenses at the strange, exotic pain, altogether different from the pain of the
こ
scrape.
れでよしっと次に怪我を
Next time you get hurt, don't write it off as a big deal and come see
見
me.
ないでじゃ
Understood, Miss Apothecary. I can't help but nod as she projects a professional doctor-like aura. How do you know what a doctor is? You only know about apothecaries, yet you use doctor-like. Curious, isn't it? Okay, what's next? Alright, looks like we got 2 nodes in each of these. Let's go to the guard post. Got a bunch of notes to go through.
いるかい？
Kid, you around? In the middle of a perfectly good afternoon of lazing around at our HQ, Ukon pops in.
なんだ
How's it going, Ukon?
また何かの依頼かそういうのはクオンの
Another
時にして
job?
くれ。
I prefer if you save that for when Kuon's around. Well, it is what it is. Gotta deal with it,
いや
Haku.
何？今日は
Nah, I got some business with you, kiddo. Come on.
ちょいと野暮用に付き合ってくんねえかと思
Tag along with me for a while. We got business. Business, you
ク
say.
オンがそうやって遠回しに頼んでくるとき
Whenever you make a roundabout invitation, it ends with me in trouble. Are you really arguing? If we get an ecchi soon, would anyone really argue? I don't think so.
まあそう言うな。
Don't be like
気になる
that.
ことがあってな
We're going for a walk, maybe
今
looking
の
into
目立つ
one or
と
two
思っ
things.
たんだがどうで
How about it?
一緒に行
Coming?
かねえか？
Yeah, we can come
クオン
along.
としての活動は
I may be putting my work as Ukon in you guys' hands, but I'm not gonna stop patrolling the
やめるわけに
city.
はいかねえからな。
Alright,
洗
Ukon?
ってゴロゴロしていられると思ったらこれか
I want to take a nap while everyone was out.
なに
Ah, it's nothing big. We'll walk around a bit, grab a drink on the way back. My treat, of
そ
course.
の後でキュッと一杯引っ掛けて
おもり
His treat. His treat. No complaining, Haku.
辺りを見回るくらい
It
な
is
ら
just patrolling, right?
本当に見
It's
回るくらい
just patrolling? Yeah, of course. We're just patrolling. No underlying... No tricks here.
ああ、間違いねえ。
It's all he promises. He promises. Ukon gives his answer with a nonchalant grin. Alright.
まあ仕方ない
Alright.
な
How do I say no to that?
他ならぬウコンの頼みだ
Well, let's go then. Okay. He knew I'd come along. Yeah, let's see. What's Ukon planning? What is Ukon planning? He's just as mischievous as
じゃあすぐに支度
Kuon, I swear.
詳しいことは道すがら話すからよ
Alright, we'll talk on the way.
わかったいやご金製の品ってお前
When you say contraband, you mean
公園でかいぜあんちゃんとにかく
But yeah, word is, they've been sneaking stuff through here, so we're gonna find some answers.
それを引き込みに行くってわけよ
Okay.
お前
You said we were just gonna be patrolling.
の見回りとか言ったよない
いよ
Yep, and we're doing this while we patrol. See? I didn't lie.
別に嘘なんかじゃないぞ
Told ya.
こいつ
Sure.
出たその
Anyway,
別なんだが
to be straight with you, I don't even know what the contraband actually
まだよ
is.
くわかってねえなんでも
Heard it was live and fresh. That could mean anything.
生もの
Live and fresh. Food, maybe?
どっかの道楽者
Pleasure seekers smuggling something psychoactive? Herbs or mushrooms, maybe?
それで話は分かったが何をさせる
Alright, where do I figure into this?
なに
Ah, you're good. I want you to get familiar with the faces of folks who run in these circles.
とりあえずは俺の連れってことで
Act like you're my buddy, smile, nod, look like you're supposed to be here. Just basically not spaghetti. Anything that's not spaghettiing your way through this.
にしてもいたのがあんちゃんだけでよかったぜ
I'm glad you're the one at headquarters. Oh? Other people not doing the trick?
どっかの姫様みたいな姉ちゃんたちを連れ歩くのは
Walking around with one of the princesses, we'd stick out like a big, robbing sore thumb.
明らかに浮いてるからな
Alright.
おいまさか自
You
分
chose
に
me
刺さったの
because...
は
Because why?
決して高貴に見え
You're
ない
not trying to say you look like a
遊び
bum?
人っぽい
You
こと言ってるわけじゃねえ
got a
ぞ
friendly attitude.
いいじゃねえの親しみやすい面で
Okay. That's a thing.
あんちゃんはなかなかに
You're not
いい
bad looking, you got a
男だ
face
ぜ
people want to trust?
実際男衆に慕われやすい感じだしな
Okay.
それは褒めて
I'm not sure if you're insulting me or complimenting me or both. It's requested I stick close and follow him through the city. Okay. His popularity with the common folk becomes more apparent as we walk downtown. Okay. If it is an Ukon, low time no see.
いつぞや
Heaven, thank you for all you did for me the other day.
になりました
あウコンだ
Ah, Ukon's here.
ウコン
Come play with
遊ん
us.
で遊んでちょうどマムトゥを
Alright,
孵化
I
してい
finished
た
off a
ところよ
fresh batch of Mamutu. Don't be shy, take one, and have this dongo.
一緒にどう
It's
です
fresh.
おうすまねえな
I'll help myself if you insist.
どうせなら一服してったらどうです
Put your heels
お茶
on.
が入りますや
I'll put tea on. Thanks. I'm a bit busy. This is my friend from the
ちょうど
countryside.
こっちが田舎から出てきててなのんびりしてるわけに
He
はい
just
かない
arrived in the capital. I'm showing him around the place. Can't stop to
そい
chat.
つは残念
Damn
そういうこと
shame.
なら仕方ないか
Okay. Good. We're set up.
茶はまた今度しそうになるぜ
I'll drop by for tea later. Right now, though, you guys hear anything
最近
lately?
変わった話を聞かねえかこいつが土産
Kids
話を
asking if you
したが
get.
っていてな
I've got any good stories. You know, the
いつもより
strange stuff
デー
that
トの
only
珍しい
happens
話を
here.
一つや二つ聞かせてくれよ
Yeah, strange stories all over the place, I'm sure.
まだ話を
That's how he's doing this. Guess I can play my
面
part.
白い話が好きでね都ならそういったのが聞けるかと思ったのに
I was hoping for some juicy gossip about the capital, but Ukon's out. Well, I've been away, you know.
だったんでな
変わった話
Heard anything?
この辺りは
It's nice and quiet with you around, nothing out of the ordinary.
平和そのものだしな取り立てってじゃあ別の
Yeah, I'll try other neighborhoods. I'll look for something to really leave an impression.
刺激たっぷりなのが聞きたいんだがよ
そういえば最近
Now that I think of it, I think those folks in the tenant houses have been on edge.
ピリピリしてたね
Tenant houses, alright.
ああそうだ
Something fishy down there. Yeah, something's going on.
何やら羽振りのいい
Pretty wealthy looking folk going in and out at all hours, talking nonsense.
おお
Interesting. The longer we hang around, the more old women seem to emerge from the woodwork hearing Ukon's name. Soon enough, they chat up a storm with their husbands. Shortcomings, local rumors, little girls, undoubtedly their children, flock about his feet and tug on him, begging to play.
さすがはオシト
That's Oshtor, charming the ladies no matter the age.
虜にするとはなんでこっちは親父
Why did I get stuck with the old men giving me snacks?
遮断
ありがとよ。
Alright, kid, let's go.
行くぜ。
やっと終わったか
Finally, listening to old women talk takes forever no matter where you are.
どこも変わっほれウコンのだ
Ooh, another shot of a street we haven't seen before. Or no, this is the street with the stall, right? Where we learned that we couldn't read. Try these. These Malafudu and Dongo are both pretty good.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Is
あんなのでよかったのか
that okay? All I did was chat them up and eat their food.
もらい物食ってただけだが
おお、上出来
Perfect. Keep it up for the next place we hit.
感じで頼むぜ。
あれでよければ楽
I
なもん
guess that's easy enough. Alright,
そんじゃ
next spot.
じゃあ次に行くぜ。よう、いるか
Anyone home? Ukon calls into the rundown tenant home. And after a moment, a gaggle of scruffy-looking men emerge, giving off a shady vibe.
誰でいい
Oh, if it ain't Ukon.
最近来ねえもんだから。
Haven't seen you around here in a while. Thought you up and died on us.
兄貴
Everything alright, Chief? Been a while since we saw you.
ああ、悪い悪い。
Had some stuff to take care of, sorry. Ukon raises his pinky and sticks his hand inside his shirt to mimic a bulging, pregnant belly crudely.
どんな女がいたんですかい
Had no idea you had a girl tucked away somewhere, sir.
冗談だ、冗
I'm
談。
pulling your leg. I was out of the capital in business.
この辺りの連中は少々
They don't seem to be too bad. Alright.
あらウコンちゃん
あらウコンちゃん
寂しかったわ
I missed you so much.
だったじゃないの
A distressingly muscular man in women's clothing emerges from the house, approaching us.
かわいい坊やまで連れて
What brings you to our den of iniquity, and who's the cutie with you? Oh, we're a cutie, apparently. The man winks at me, and I feel supremely uncomfortable.
全言撤回
Take it back. The place is definitely dangerous, too dangerous.
おうこいつは都を
A friend from out of town, you'll see a lot more of him.
ハクだよろしく頼む
Ukon, pick me up on the road. I'm getting the grand tour.
都
まあ典型的なおのぼりさんでな気兼ねなく接してくれれば
He's from the countryside. No need to be all stiff and formal.
いやいや旦那の出しとあっちゃ
Ah, no, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting a friend of yours, Chief. It wouldn't take much to brush up his looks, you know? Ukon, I could get him looking as cute as you.
いい男になるじゃないの
I wouldn't mind a makeover myself, but I feel like Haku and me would both disagree with this guy's sense of aesthetics. Every time that infernal wink is aimed my way, I feel like my throat's sealing itself up.
もじもじしちゃってかわいい私好みね
Relax, look at you getting all nervous. You're lucky, you're just my type. Oh. Good terms with the locals already, Haku. Good for you. We're charming the locals. How do you interpret it like that?
そうそうこっちの方は
You holding up alright?
どうだい
Nothing weird around here?
そんなに変わり映えはしませんがね
You know how it is. Brothels, gambling dens, business as usual.
あでも新しくできたところだけは近づかない方がいいわよ
Stay away from that new place that popped up though.
新しくできた
Oh, fill me in.
川沿いのでっかい酒
The old storehouse by the river used to be for shipping booze by canal boat, but
蔵元が閉じたとかで
the old owner's out and apparently some new crew's been using it as a base. They're pretty aggressive, they do as they please, and no one's really doing much about it.
どうもこの
Doesn't seem like anyone knows running it, but they walk around here like they own the town. They pay well, so we ought to turn a blind eye to ruckus, but we ought to teach them some respect.
そろそろ礼儀ってもう教えてやんねえとって話してたところで
どっかのお偉いさんの
Rumors they got a bigwig backing him. Nobles! Not a drop of honor in them.
とにかく賃金もへったくれもない連中でさそいつは少し気になる
Interesting. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave this one to me.
悪いがその件しばらく俺に預けちゃくんねえか
Alright, if you say so, Chief.
ありがとよ
What else do you know about him? Much appreciated. Okay, so we got information. We've been wandering around, getting some info.
あとは任せてくれ
Leave the rest to me, don't do anything stupid. Alright.
真似はしねえようにな
You got it, Ukon.
すいませんウコンの旦那にはいつも世話になり
Oh, he's talking to the guys. Okay. I thought there was a scene change for a second.
いつでも待ってやすぜ
Come back anytime, door's always open. You ever come by the brothel? I can take real good care of a cutie like you. That's what I thought.
なんだ
I don't know why, but I'm sweating like crazy and it's not even hot out.
しかし随分と慕われてるんだ
Well, you're well liked all around, aren't you, Ukon?
そうかい
Think
そう
so?
感じたんなら嬉しいもんだ
Yeah, you're pretty well liked, Ukon.
それこそが親父殿の生き様だったんでな
This is how your old man used to do things? Street to street, district to district, making sure people are alright?
そういうあんちゃんの
You'll be fine. They're a bunch of moody guys, but you seem to get along fine.
正直驚い
Life's full of surprises. You'll be fast friends soon enough.
いやそれ
Yeah,
は
I need to reconsider that.
遠慮したいというか
Our patrol stretches on, and as we start to wrap up, the sun dips low in the sky.
とりあえずはこんな
Ooh, I like the night shot.
なんと
The stars, a nice backdrop for the ziggurat, and those two small office buildings near the foot of it, looking well lit up. That looks really cool. Alright, guess that's enough for now. I think I've got a general lay of the
さ
land.
っき言われてた酒蔵の件か
That storehouse.
まあな
Judging by what we heard, that's our mark.
あいつらには任せろって言ってたが
Told them to leave it to you. What are you planning?
そのあたりはまだ
Can't say, not yet. Anyway, I'll look into it for a bit before I make
もう
plans.
少しか
まあ心配いらんとは思うが
Don't do anything reckless over it.
一応は世話になってるから
You helped me out. I'd prefer not risking my life, but if you need help, well, I'm right here.
そいつは当てに
Glad to hear it.
させて
Good
も
to
ら
know I can count on you, kid.
しかし不思議なもんだ
Strange, right? It feels right, this walking beside you.
当たり前って気がしねえか
That is a weird thought. Ukon grins widely. It's an energetic, genuine smile, the kind that can charm courtly nobles and commoners alike. Okay, what's next? Well, I'd like to continue, but we only have so many hours in the day, so I'm afraid we're gonna have to put the brakes on this for a bit, and we'll be back with more of this later.